Glitch City 2070 XAD, a city that shouldn't exist. A tax haven where corporations and criminal empires reign supreme. In this place, all human life has been infected with nanomachines to keep them in check. Other words. Here, brutality in all its forms is an everyday reality. The quality of life for the non-powerful decreases at an alarming rate. For many, this can be overwhelming. Some devote themselves to their jobs, their families, or even their studies. Some look for ways to escape this place, and others just give up. But for many of them, the answer lies at the bottom of a glass. On a small road just seconds away from the main street, somewhere near the slums, you can find the Hall A of the. But that's a mouthful, so we just call it Valhalla. A small oasis in the middle of the concrete desert, a fountain of spirits waiting for tired souls. And it's here where this story unfolds. The text goes a little bit fast. Alright. Click to start. Settings. I guess we're going full screen. There we go. I turn the volume down just a little bit. It's a little bit loud. Be sure to give me the heads up if the volume is good now or not once we get in. Alright, let us become a bartender. Boop. Thanks for playing Valhalla. This game is best played getting comfortable. Grab some drinks, some snacks, and enjoy. Sit back, relax. We hope you have a good time. The Ballad of a Gay Ghost 1.2.3.0 is what it said. Okay. How's the volume, guys? Is it good? Is the volume good against my voice as I make noises with my mouth? Pretty good? Alright. And this better not be pretty good, but you can't actually hear the music. Because I know chat has said that in the past. Psst. Hey, over here. Boo! How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe, look sharp. The game's starting and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. In any case, you should totally check that parcel you just got. See ya! Oh, black screen. Oh, just a dream. There's something near the door. Chapter 1, Primera. Jill, the master of unlocking. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Make sure to save your data using the Life Backup app. You can now browse the Augmented Eye. Shining Finger. Four. So, who is that letter from? Jill. Nobody. Slut shirt. just checking if there's anything I can click on in here. Boop. The Augmented Eye. Mass emigration continues as Wonderlanders are the newest threat. Cyborg in Heels return next year. Cyborg in Heels returns next year to the Super Silver Thunderdome. The popular show Cyborg in Heels returns to the Dome this March with tickets going on sale in January. Chat! It's a massive stage show about Cyborg fighting terrorism while wearing heels. Director Quentin Hayter explained Cyborg in Heels' special appeal during an exclusive interview with the Augmented Eye. What's not to love about it? It's a cyborg. Wearing heels! Cutting stuff. That's literally something we've never seen before, a niche market I'm willing to capitalize on. Check out the full interview in a few weeks. Mass emigration continues as Quincy reveals a new economic adjustment. With inflation rates among the highest in the world, constant shortages of basic groceries, and rampant violent crime, City's citizens look for better life in other countries. Quincy, however, isn't happy about this. They learn in our schools and universities, the Prime Minister said during a talk with the Augmented Eye, but they apply what they learn somewhere else, and I find it rather insulting. This comes after revealing new economic measures for the city, which most analysts consider to be useless for the current environment. They don't know shit, concluded Quincy. Wonderlanders are the newest threat. To your security! Chat. Your security. If you thought Alice Rabbit was good at cracking the most complicated security protocols in the world, then this new group will certainly blow your mind. They've yet to make an impact as big as Alice Rabbit, but they seem to be aiming very high with the recent threats issued against Prime Minister Quincy. We hold full access to Quincy's email network and will release the whole database this January, the start the groups declared during a stream. Shallow threats. When questioned, Prime Minister Quincy dismissed all of the group's threats by stating he's not hiding anything and is not afraid of a possible leak of his email history. I don't know, maybe everyone will get to see what kind of TV I bought last month. Wild parties. The people behind the Wonderlanders seem to enjoy dressing in all kinds of rabbit costumes. From Anthro to Bunny Girl, the purpose was to show the love and respect they have for Alice Rabbit and their role in today's politics. We want to follow their example while having some fun. We're not sure if this will go anywhere, but we'll be there to tell you if it does. Neat. Life backup 1.1. Save. That's a fast save. It's a really fast save. I'm guessing this is just music player. Got it. Add app. Settings is settings. Good. Just making sure. All right, let's go to work. Evening. Ah, hey there, Jill. Oh, hey, John. When will you admit you have a John face, Gil? Oh, Jill. Jillian. Unless it's Gillian? Is it Jillian or Gillian, chat? I'll go with Gillian. When you let people call you Jules. Quiet. Are you okay? You look distracted. Where's the boss? I don't know. She went out to buy some stuff and... Did you hear what I just told you? You said something? Yeah, that you look distracted. Very, very distracted. It's nothing. I'm just thinking about... stuff. What kind of stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful. And... There's also the fact I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out the bar is at risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, neutering 4 left me with a completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. And there's all the beer cans around my apartment, and... Jill! Sorry, did you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can. Alright, let's go through the basic then, shall we? Just in case. If you can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest, but bear with me for a second here, okay? Let's start with the sugar rush. Look for the recipe using the navigation bar in the recipe book that will show up on the top left. You can also sort drinks by flavors like sweet or types like manly. Drag the desired amount of ingredients from their cells on the right to the shaker in the center. Kill. When done, press the mix button and then press it again to stop mixing. Click the serve button or the drink itself to serve it, and that'll be all. Oh, but if the drink looks messed up, you'll need to press the reset button and try again. You can press reset at any time, even while the shaker is moving. Don't be afraid to use it. Gil, I'm the one that went through the formal BTC instruction. Then this should be no problem. Gil wants a sugar rush or a piano man. If I mess up the ingredients, I can always try again. Alright, let's try that piano man. Piano man is 2 Adelhyde, 3 Bronson extract, 5 powdered Delta, 5 Flanergride, and 3 Carmatrine, all on the rocks and mixed. This drink does not represent the opinions of the Bar Pianist Union or its associates. Sour, promo, strong. Okay. 1, 2 of those. 1, 2, 3 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. And 3 Carmatrine. 1, 2, 3. And ice. Mix that shit. Shooka, 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 shooka. Was that bad? Did I stop it too soon? That seems bad. No, if I click it, it just does this. I have to drag. Mix that shit. Failed. Must have gone too soon. Oh, I mixed it too long. Oh, okay. There we go. Here, happy? Yes, very. I stand corrected. Now, let's get working. Oh yeah, before I forget. You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. Oh, and if a recipe says it uses optional Carmatrine, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. Optional Carmatrine doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. Carmatrine is the alcoholic factor in a drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that. Are you done with the exposition? Now I am, yeah. Hey guys! Oh, eh? Who's that? I don't know. I found her while I was out shopping. Then why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest, or bring her unconscious body in here. She's gonna make such a ruckus when she wakes up, you know that. Well, that's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. Later. You can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have work to do, damn it. There are two of you. Believe in yourselves. Ah. Do you think Chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it or taunting us if that were the case. And it's not like her to pick on such a small girl. At least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be just sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Alright then, time to start the night. Yep, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. I can use QWERT to add ingredients? Really? Hold on. Oh. Come again? Well, you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what. We've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs. Lots of them. You're joking. Gil, you've known me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well... So, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all of that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun! Just that? Fine. I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. Now with that out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs before it can start. I wonder, what was the logic behind that decision? Alright. I need to fill some slots. Hey Dante, what's up, dude? Being shipped to the Bermuda Triangle for a job? Good luck, sir. Oh, that's good. This is fine. It's time to choose our music. You'll be fine, Dante. Believe in the you who believes in you. We'll pop that in. Uh-huh. Couple of synth keys. What happens when the song picks up? There we go. Nice. Sure. Hell yeah. It's a good start already. I like this. It's kind of bassy. It's got some good bass. Not off to bed. Good luck, Dante. See you later, dude. I wish you the best. Oh, sick. Umemoto. That seems like a winner. Alright. We've got our stuff. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Let's do this, chat.
Hey you, give me a beer.
Oh sure, right on it. He wants a beer. Looks like quite the big guy, though. Alright, how do I beer? One aldehyde, 2 Bronson extract, a powdered delta, 2 flanagrain, and 1, 2, 3, 4 carmitrin, all mixed. Here you go.
No, this isn't gonna cut it. Give me a big one.
Sure. Alright. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How about this one?
Ah, yeah. Now this one's fit for a man.
Right.
You're lucky I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes, like New Jersey 3.
Huh. What kind of work do you do, mister?
You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of The Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessing.
The day started with quite the interesting fella, it seems. So, you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then?
Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wild card hacker working for their own goals and no one else's? That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks from all kinds of people. And clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids.
Well, I'm not complaining about the fact you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit.
Spider-Man? Now listen here. I don't write about it, my interns do. I just want pictures of Alice Man.
Alright, this is J. Jonah Jameson from now on. That's the voice we're using.
Those poor bastards think it'll help make them full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second off, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker, but not all the daily stories about murders and other horrors?
Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list.
You're smarter than you look then, kid. But if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier.
How so?
Now, people don't get people get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started in this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. That's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about, and you can make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot. And even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money, and like I said, money is good.
Huh. I guess he has a point. Well, what about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic, too?
I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone likes something that should be sodomized. The worst part about that is they know half of our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass.
I think you're being too harsh. I mean, what about... No, wait, I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying.
You see? That kid on the restaurant critique column. Shit. I forgot that brat's name.
Restaurant? I believe that's...
That kid. Couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column's the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half of the places he visits.
How so?
Well, he rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that.
I do remember some guy coming here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever.
He looked like a fat child with a really small face?
No?
It wasn't this one then. Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to get me a beer this time, please.
Coming right up. Beer again. This guy likes his beers.
I assume he wants a big beer. Big beer. Shooka, 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 shooka.
Here you go.
That's the big things that makes life worthwhile.
What about big troubles?
Did I stutter, kid?
Right.
So, tell me, you see many celebrities in this hellhole?
Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole.
Now, if a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole.
I'm doing my best here, thank you very much.
Who the hell was that?
Nobody important.
Hey, I heard that!
Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole, if you like.
Charming.
So then, celebrities.
Not really. At least not that I know of. Why?
Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks people pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace.
Pretend to love? Fall from grace?
Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer, get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them.
Nah, I think gossip's just something everyone enjoys, but nobody wants to admit to enjoying.
You thought wrong, kid. But even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living someone else's.
Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in the whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals or if they're dating God knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still.
Oh, please. As a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers. This sounds hypocritical coming from you.
Wait, how would he know about hairdressers? Even if that is the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, those people don't exist solely to entertain the public.
But this problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level.
Well, I can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude that plays the nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help, sensationalizing them and everything. It feels like they're investigating or instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place.
You like your big words, eh, brat? Well, two can play that game of... Hey, you're a bartender, right?
No, I'm a lab rat hell-bent on world conquest.
Pinky and the brain. Yes, Pinky and the brain. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career.
Talk about changing topics. Maybe. Why?
Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they'd sell quite well.
It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories, and then got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts.
We could have you ghostwriting. Half of our staff do that.
They do?
You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you?
Figures. Anyway, eventually the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess.
Well, if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you.
Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. You want another drink, Mr. Donovan?
Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan.
Did I say something wrong?
Not at all. I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan.
Is it really that special?
At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson or Boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold.
It is?
Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather. It's too general. But Mr. Donovan, now that's more like it. They're referring to me, to the man in front of them. Not to my family or my position as boss, to me.
Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan?
Oh, God, no. But I want them to fear me. Not because I'm their boss or the name appearing on their paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread into them. I'm sorry. Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna make everyone call me that. Oh, yeah, you were asking something. What was it?
Drink. Another one. Do you?
Ah, yeah. But I need to cut myself off. I just remembered I have a night shift later. Give me something bitter and big, but not alcoholic. I need to wake myself up.
I can do that. Something, bitter. Oh, this'll work. A sunshine cloud. Wait, bitter, girly, and soft. Hold on. He won't want girly. How about a gut punch? Bitter, manly, and strong. That's what we need. And he wants it big. So 10 Bronson extract. Big Bronson, 1 Flanner-Guide. 2 Flanner-Guide even. All aged and mixed. Supposed to mean a punch made of innards, but the name actually describes what you feel while drinking it. Here you go.
Paint me blue and call me Sue. You can actually do it, can't you? This'll help me stay up late tonight. Say, kid, does this bar have any investors?
You didn't call it a hellhole. There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, so there are no local investors. Why?
Just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company.
Well, that's...
I mean, listen here. You give me money, and you can make more. Let me do my thing, and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their noses and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else?
You still have to answer to unions, the government, and those kinds of organizations, don't you?
Yeah, but that's paperwork. I make somebody else do that and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive. And there's always that one guy or gal that says, "Hey, why don't you do what that other newspaper does?" Recently, they told me they needed more clicks. More clicks! I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up, but it's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks? I'll give them more clicks! I'll show them what happens when I do what I want and they don't reject ideas. They'll know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is!
Should I be worried? Nah. At least he paid before storming off. I wonder what happened with Sven, though. We never heard from him again.
Jill!
Yeah?
What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs.
Crafty dogs, I tell ya. You'd think their short legs would hinder them.
The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vents!
Shh! You'll wake up Briar Rose over there.
I won't forget this.
Yeah. Oh, a client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I...
Big gut punch. Fast.
Alright.
Big gut punch.
Age that shit. Mix. Here you go.
You can actually do it then. This crack house is a bar.
Hellhole crack house.
Smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here?
I'm surprised you decided to come to our little crack house at all, mister.
What the hell do you care?
The payment registry says... Sorry for the question then, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend.
But it's Tuesday.
Please, let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless.
If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple of hours?
No.
Then I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks.
Such pleasant clientele tonight. May I ask why you decided to come to our bar then?
Somebody recommended me this place and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular here and all. I'm starting to doubt her tastes.
A regular? Can I ask who?
No. I will concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent taste.
Hey, Jill, where'd you put the dish soap? Gil's run out. Below the sink where it's always been. Right. Oh, a customer. Good evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So, any other feedback you want to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience?
No, nothing.
That's an interesting change of heart.
I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here.
You know my boss?
I don't know her, but I know who she is. Dana Zane, the Red Comet. The woman who fended off mall rioters all by herself. Knocked them out cold one by one.
That's an achievement and title that I've never heard before. I know Boss did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... Would you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm?
I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true.
You've had an interesting change of attitude.
I saw that woman take out armed rioters with her bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of them.
Interesting. You can relax, though. I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved Class 5 weaponry, the other one a pickup artist, and the latest had an alpaca.
An alpaca?
Not really an alpaca, but... There's this woman that owns a textile company. She got really drunk, and she started screaming she was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards, so my boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's just leave it at that. Can I get you anything else?
Give me a pile driver, please.
Please? There's a word I haven't heard today. Coming right up.
Pile driver. 3 Bronson extract, 3 Flanagride, 4 Carmetrine, all mixed.
Bah. Here you go.
It's fine, I guess. Hey lady, have you ever faked an orgasm?
I'm sorry, I think I heard you wrong.
I asked if you've ever faked an orgasm.
That's a question I'm not going to answer.
I'll take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. I mean, even the most sincere of people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time. Lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually, but for that moment, the lie can give meaning to you.
I say lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them.
Does that mean you've really faked orgasms? Because you look like you have a lot of experience.
Still, that's quite the random thought to just suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now?
Not really. I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house.
Of course you were.
Hey, I'm gonna need another drink here.
Already? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly?
That's my problem and not yours. Give me a fringe weaver.
Alright. Fringe weaver.
1 Adelheid, 9 Carmetrine. Holy shit, this guy's getting crunk. Like drinking ethylic alcohol with a spoonful of sugar.
Try not to drink it too fast.
That's up to me. Hey lady, have you ever felt empty?
Empty how? Like hungry?
No, I mean empty, like there's a part of you missing.
can't say I particularly have.
I just feel like there's this part of myself that's lacking. An urge to get or do something that I just can't satisfy.
Have you tried taking up a hobby? It might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it.
Got any suggestions?
Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising.
Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative.
Which is?
Bitches and alcohol.
Thank you, Hero, for the 17-month resub at Tier 2. ThorW tired.
I tried sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs, so I left midway through. I once burned my Christmas bonus hiring 3 women for an orgy. Porn is more amusing and way cheaper. I've also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now. Nothing seems to do it.
Have you tried rescuing a puppy?
You can't fuck puppies. Well, at least you shouldn't.
I'm drawing a blank then. Can't think of anything that might help.
I wasn't expecting you to help me, or to believe me.
Eh?
I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. People lie, lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now. This smell is killing me.
Please, come again.
Don't count on it.
Good. Boss, I'm gonna take my break. All right. Valhalla. Save. It is now safe to keep playing. Yay. At least I didn't get locked up this time. I'm fine with the jukebox sitting where it is. I think we got a good selection. Remove them by right-clicking their title or swap 2 songs by clicking on both. Oh. There we go. All right then, back in action. Good evening. Good eve. Would you mind taking your helmet off? Oh, sorry, it's so comfortably I usually forget I have it on. Is this better? Yeah, thanks. Hiya, Rada, what's up? What can I get you, Miss... Master Specialist Sei P. Asagiri of the 765th Division, Valkyrie Corps, at your service. Wait, that's too long. Just call me Sei. What can I get for you, Sei? Let's see... I'm in the mood for a sweet drink. Oh, but not sweet as in cool. Although a cool drink would be nice too. But not cool as in great, and especially not as in big. More so since I have to get up early tomorrow and I can't afford a hangover. Sorry, did you get that? A sweet drink, preferably a cold one that's not too big, right? Yeah, that's it. Chad, I like this girl. I like her already. I can do that. Give me a sec. Alright. Sweet drink. Sugar Rush sounds good. Pop, pop, pop. No Karmatrine because she doesn't want a hangover. Sugar, 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 sugar. Stop. Here you go. I expected something with ice, but this is good. And ah, shit, I should have thought about that. Thor dumb. It's okay. We'll do better next time. We don't get many white knights as clients. I can only remember one other, in fact. You said you're from the Valkyrie Corps, right? Are you the guys who deal with riots and such? Reset. I could. Do you want me to reset chat? All right, fine. Fine, you bunch of babies. I'd buy that for $1. Ha ha ha. Oh, right. Something small, sweet, and icy. We will fix that. A blue fairy. Nope. Moonblast. Brantini. And a woman. Moonblast is the only one that has ice in it, normally. But I will try a Sugar Rush and adding ice to it and see if that works. Whoops. There we go. Let's give that a shot and see if it works. Shuka, 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 shuka. Nope. Okay. So it has to normally have ice in it. And the only one that's on the rocks at all is the Moonblast. All right, then. Oop. Oh, and blended. So we gotta really shake it. Shake it! What are bottled drinks? A fedora. Alright. Here you go. Ah, yes, this is just what I needed. Thanks. We don't get many White Knights as clients. I can only remember one other, in fact. You said you're from the Valkyrie Corps, right? Are you the guys who deal with riots and such? Riots? Oh, no. You're thinking the Blitzkrieg Corps. The ones with huge plated suits, right? Yeah, those. No, we're different people. I mean, obviously we're different people, but we don't deal with riots or anything. In fact, you could say we deal with their aftermath. How so? To rescue, heal, and protect, we are the angels who soothe those suffering enemy attacks. We are the light of hope in the darkest of times, the ones who assist the victims of crime. We watch, we protect. What was that? Sorry, it's sort of our Pledge of Allegiance. We recite it every morning. I need a drink. Ah, that's better. Chat, I need alcohol too. What it means is that our duties mostly include rescuing civilians, healing the injured, and protecting them from stuff. What kind of stuff? Burglars, rapists, car crashes, anything that might happen on our watch. You mentioned heal. Are you a doctor then? Nah, I know many doctors, but I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I treat people so they can arrive safely at the doctor. I had one of those accidentally inhaling my own spit moments. Cool! There we go. That's perfect for her. I'm also kinda like a firefighter in that I sometimes rescue people from places. Damn, that must be a tough job. Sort of, but it's also really rewarding. I mean, I've yet to meet somebody that isn't glad to see me when I arrive. You must have seen some shocking sights. Yeah, this one time when I was saving some people from the top of a collapsing building, I looked down and was blown away by how pretty the city was. It was like a starry sky on Earth. Oh, and there was this time we were cleaning up the aftermath of a car crash. Water was pouring out of a hydrant. With the lights and scattered pieces of glass, it was all almost dreamlike.
I like her a lot. She's fun.
That's not what I meant by shocking sights. No? But those are sights, and they are shocking, right? Yeah, but... never mind. Wait, did I mishear and you actually meant sighs? I mean, sure. I've suffered the deepest, longest, and most frustrated sighs from people after everything's said and done, but... Don't worry, you didn't mishear. I guess I was just expecting a different kind of answer. What kind of answer? Don't worry too much about it. You finish your drink. Can I get you anything else? Something classy. A classy drink. Can you be more specific? Don't make it too big. Does that work? Sorry, I don't come to bars very often. My drinks usually come in a can. No problem, don't worry. A classy drink, right? Let's see what I can find for you.
Classy drinks. The Bad Touch. Brantini. Brantini would be fine. Cobalt Velvet. The Fringe Weaver is a no. Mercury Blast. Sour, nah, she seems to like the sweet, so we'll get her a Brantini. And only one Karmatrine in it, so we don't get her drunk. I'm 100% blind. I've never played this game before. Alternatively, I could get her something with ice in it. Like that. Or that. Or that. Mercury Blast. Or the Brantini. I'm going the Brantini. She said she doesn't want to get drunk, so Brantini. 6 of those, 3 of these, 1 of these. Age it, mix it. Here you go. Yep, this looks like something Stella would drink. Who? She's my dearest friend. Not that I don't have others, but she's the one I've known the longest. She likes these kind of drinks, so I wanted to see what's so special about them. And what do you think? I was expecting something stronger. I like it quite a bit. Say, Miss Bartender, what's your name? You know my name, so now I want to know yours. Oh, sure, just call me Jill. 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 Jill is short for Jillian. No, that's not right. Jillian... Julianne. Do not call me Julianne, please. Sorry about that. No, please excuse me. I didn't want to anger you. But why don't you like being called by your full name? It's a stupid reason. Don't dwell too much on that. Oh, okay.
I still feel bad about angering you, though. Why? Because you look like a nice girl, Jill, and I don't like angering nice people. If it helps somehow, I really do like this place. That actually helps. You're the first person to say something nice today. Thanks. So what do you like about it? The smell of dog urine and soap. My mom used to be a veterinarian, and I used to go to her clinic after school, so the smell takes me back. It makes me feel comfy and nostalgic. What made you become a white knight instead of a veterinarian or anything else? Well, I was never a good student, so studying medicine of any kind was out of the question. That aside, it's mostly because of something that happened while I was a kid. A white knight attacked my friend and was coming for me when this other white knight saved us. I don't remember what happened next. I just woke up in a hospital with my friend watching over me. I mean, it wasn't a prophetic moment or anything like that, but ever since then I felt like this was my calling. Then I wanted to help people the same way that they helped me. Huh. That's interesting, though. One would think being attacked by a white knight would make you run the opposite direction. Yeah, but it was another one that saved me. So I kinda guide myself toward judging everything on an individual basis. Well, not to an extremist extent, but you get me. Yeah, I try to do the same too. Why join the Valkyrie Corps specifically, though? Because I wanted to rescue people from dire situations whenever possible. And going into patrols and all that felt too tiresome. It's also the one with the least paperwork involved.
Dude, good decision. Least paperwork.
Now that I think about it, there are different kinds of white knights, right? I guess that white knight is too broad of a term. There's not one specific type. There are many different classes. Rescue, assault. There's even a squad full of bureaucrats. Really? Yeah, they get assigned to companies to handle the accounting and that kind of stuff. People usually ask for them because they speed up processes. But a few are assigned when a company is suspected of having weird, under-the-table deals. Interesting. There was also a squad dedicated to fighting school bullying. They were doing a nice job, but the fad of anti-bullying campaigns passed and they lost their funding. I believe some members still work with anti-bullying cases in an unofficial capacity. That'd be nice, I think. Can I get you anything else? I don't know if I should. I can't afford that many drinks, and besides, I don't really know how much alcohol I can handle. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, you know what? I'll have something else. I remember some drink called a martini? Brandtini. No, I'm pretty sure it's martini. It's Brandtini, trust me. I'll get you one.
Well, I'll be damned. I guess it is a Brandtini. Is Martini a specifically copyrighted brand? And that's why it's called Brandtini? Nah. That'd be crazy. Oh, whoops. Shook.
Here, see? Huh, you were right. Thanks. You know what? I think I'll bring a friend of mine here in a couple days. Really? Why? I like the feel of this place, and I want to share it with her. It might be a bit difficult, though. She's more into, classier places. Not that this place isn't nice, but... Don't worry, I know the kind of place I work in. I see. But it shouldn't be too bad. I just need to... What was that? Sounded like an explosion. I'd better check that. I paid you already, right? Yeah, go ahead. Be careful. I will. She left her helmet. Well, if she's coming back, I'll just hold it for her.
I'll go check what the ever-loving hell that explosion was.
Careful.
What?
Oh, she woke up. Where am I? Where am I? Good evening and welcome to Valhalla. That might not have been the best thing to say. But Valhalla? Am I dead? Does that mean that Uncle Ingus's ramblings about the afterlife looking like a shoddy downtown bar are true? Called it. Afterlife? I'm not dead? As far as I can tell, no. To be fair, I don't know how death or the afterlife works exactly, so... But you're breathing, right? Alright, then where the hell am I? How did I get here? Who brought me here? What were you planning to do with me? Are you organ traffickers? Robbers? Rapists? Pickpockets? You're pickpockets, aren't you? Why aren't you saying anything? I'm waiting for you to vent your worries. Otherwise, you'll just... You're rapists, aren't you? Rapists! The lot of you! You want to tear my clothes, beat me unconscious, have your horrible way with me, and then brutally murder me, don't you? All while still violating every hole in my body as I lay there twitching, don't you?
Dude, she's orgasming to this. Damn.
Murderer! Murder, murder, murder! Interrupt me. Well, this is going nowhere. Let's see if I can get a drink to calm her down, or to throw at her face.
Give her something that will calm her down. I have no clue what would calm someone down. The bad touch. Would you like a bad touch, ma'am? Also, good reference. We're nothing but mammals. Beer. Bleeding Jane. Say the name of this drink 3 times in front of a mirror and you'll look like a fool. Bloomlight. It's unnecessarily brown. Spicy. Bland. Blue Fairy. One of these will make all your teeth turn blue. Hope you brush them well. Sweet, girly, and soft. Again, Brantini. Cobalt Velvet. It's like champagne served on a cup that had a bit of cola left. Crevice Spike. It will knock the drunkenness out of you or knock you out cold. Sobering. Probably something soft is what she wants. Fluffy Dream. A couple of these will make your tongue feel velvety. More of them and you'll be sleeping soundly. Sour, girly, and soft. Fringe Weaver. It's like drinking ethylic alcohol with a spoonful of sugar. Frothy Water. PG-rated show's favorite beer. Ersatz since 2040. Bubbly, classic, and bland. Grizzly Temple. This one's kinda unbearable. It's mostly for fans of the movie it was used in. Ah. I think I know what that's supposed to reference. A Gut Punch. Mars Blast. One of these is enough to leave your face red like the actual planet. Spicy, manly, and strong. Mercury Blast. No thermometer was harmed in the creation of this drink. Moon Blast. No relation to the Hadron Cannon you can see on the moon for 1 week every month. Sweet, girly, and happy. Piano Man. This drink does not represent the opinions of the Bar Pianist Union or its associates. Sour Promo Strong. Piano Woman. It was originally called the Pretty Woman, but too many people complained that there should be a piano woman if there was a piano man.
A pile driver. Doesn't burn as hard on the tongue, but you better not have a sore throat when drinking it. Sparkle Star. They used to actually sparkle, but too many complaints about skim problems made them redesign the drink without the sparkling. Sugar Rush. Sweet, light, and fruity, as girly as it gets. A Sunshine Cloud. Tastes like old chocolate milk with its good smell intact. Some say it tastes like caramel, too. A Suplex is a small twist on the pile driver, putting more emphasis on the tongue burning and less on the throat burning. Zen Star is 4 of each ingredient, all on the rocks and mixed. You'd think something so balanced would actually taste nice. You'd be dead wrong. Alright, so I think something fluffy is what she wants. There was only one fluffy, if I recall. Or was it soft that I was thinking of instead of fluffy? I think it was soft, yeah. There's a couple of soft. There's also sobering. Sobering might calm her down. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's give her something sobering. She's hysterical. She needs to be slapped in the face with a drink. All blended. What's that? A drink. You're in a bar. Bars serve drinks. A bar? So I figured I should give you something to help you calm down. Don't worry, it's on the house. To calm down? What did you spice it up with? Roofies? TTX? Pumpkins? God, no, I wouldn't even think of that. Your stuttering makes you suspicious, you know. If I ever added anything like that to your drink, they'd dock my pay and tips. Not to mention I'd have to pay any lawsuits myself. And that's the best case scenario. I could get fired and lose benefits or go to jail. And trust me, the BTC loves to catch anyone who commits that particular felony. They'd show themselves all proud for a hefty PR boost. And the thought of going through all of that is just... Ugh. Even if you say that, let's do something. If you go outside and head just 3 businesses to the left, you'll find a convenience store. They sell drug tests for drinks. Tell the cashier that Dana Zane sent you. Huh.
2 flying cars crashed and went boom. That's why it was so noisy.
Any damage?
A hole in the street. Don't know about the drivers or anything.
I see.
Either way, I think I'm done here.
Did you check inside the toilet paper's locker?
What about it? Oh my God! How? Why? Wow!
I'm back. He tried to give me bandages at first, though. Did you have to pay? No. No problem, then. Try it on the drink. It says negative. Well, there you go. But you could be in cahoots with the clerk in the store. He even knew your name. Good point. But first of all, it's not my name, it's my boss's. Second, we're pretty much part of a chain, sort of like the spicy chicken of bars. And finally, I'm not making you drink this. I offered it to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are right. It is indeed suspicious on my part. Sorry. You can just ignore the drink, go through that door, and forget this ever happened. And that would be it. You're at peace and nothing of value would be lost. Are you implying something won't have value because I ignored it? Are you saying my presence is so unimportant that my lack of action will yield no difference? Eh? And what about the drink? Are you gonna let this fruit of your work go to waste so easily? No, Well, I'll let you know I'm not that unimportant that your work does matter. Not sure you should drink it all so fast. So, how was it? It was fine, but not something I'd order normally. Are you alright? Yeah. I guess you were telling the truth. Sorry about that. No problem. If I were you, I'd have probably reacted the same way. I should apologize for my last comment too. It came out as insensitive. I guess I'll stay for a while then. I need to get my thoughts in order. Can you tell me how I got here? My boss found you unconscious and brought you here for safekeeping. And you were asleep until that car crash outside. I see. I guess it's better to wake up here than on the streets stripped of clothes, dignity, and/or organs. How did you fall unconscious? Were you tired? Sick? I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it.
She's got the COVID.
Of course. I'll tell you what, your drinks are on the house tonight. Why would you do that? Consider it an apology on behalf of everyone here for all the trouble we've caused. Also, something tells me you might need another drink right now. Yeah, you might be right. Okay then, I'll take you on your offer. I'll have a piano man. Will you be fine? Yeah, I just gulped the last one, so I want to enjoy this one. Coming right up then. Sing me a song, you're the piano man. Sing me a song tonight, as we're all in the mood for a melody. And you've got us feeling alright. Yep. Yeah, this is the one. My dad used to drink these before an actual pianist attempted to kill him. What did he do? Your dad, I mean. To provoke the pianist like that? Wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. He was relaxing in a bar when suddenly the pianist leaped off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like some music critic that had bashed him. I still hold my stance that he just got too excited. Jazz does that to you. I see. The Piano Man has an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of a pianist friend of his that had just died. Apparently, it mixes all the flavors said friend liked the most. Oh, that's nice. So this is how it feels to go for a drink at the end of a long, hard day at work. I'm not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. Where do you work, Miss? Call me Kim.
Yeah, we'll just keep it on that. Kiririn Light. Krillin Light. Chat. Kiririn is Krillin's name in the Japanese. Krillin Light. I didn't know that Krillin had a beer. Or an alcohol, at least.
I don't know if I can say I work yet, though. I'm still just an intern. Can I ask where? Have you heard of a newspaper called The Augmented Eye?
I read it every morning. In fact, Donovan D. Dawson was here earlier.
Ugh, I knew I smelled his nasty cologne. That bastard leaves his reek wherever he goes. So then, you believe me? I do. God, you have no idea how much I hate that chauvinistic horseblower.
It's a play on Kirin, which is a Japanese beer brand. I prefer my
theory that this is the Dragon Ball Z universe and Krillin invented an alcohol. Harsh words. The worst part is that I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about the things he wants that people have it done before they realize what's going on. He even got a pizza delivery boy to work server maintenance. A full week passed before the pizza shop asked where the hell he was. And would you believe it? The guy became decent at server maintenance despite having no previous experience. It's kinda admirable, but at the same time I hate his guts. Ugh! Knowing that I have to work for him, it's... Ah! So why are you working there, then? Did I ask something I shouldn't have? No, don't fret about it. I'd rather not talk about it, though. Fair enough. What's your name, bartender? Call me Jill. Is it hard to be a bartender, Jill? I guess it's as hard as being a cook somewhere. You keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality. All while answering the whimsy of people's orders. I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards some people might leave behind. Why? At one point, I thought about being a bartender. But I was afraid they'd make me wear skimpy clothes and dance or something. Oh, here we go again. Well, it depends on where you start working, you know? I guess I was lucky Valhalla didn't end up being a tacky disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. My boss just wanted a comfy place, I think. Your boss sounds like an interesting person, what with wanting to put me somewhere safe and all that. She is! She's so cool and collected, but she has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff. Sure, she's been a bit tense the last couple of days, but even then, when you're with her, everything just feels under control, you know? She also has this mechanical arm. I have no idea how she got it, but... Sorry, I got carried away. It was fun to see you break the wise bartender character you're using here. I do that? It'd be nice to meet this boss of yours sometime and thank her. Shall I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay. Oh, no, I shouldn't pester her that way. And besides, it's getting late, and I don't want to abuse your generosity. You can ask for another one, although I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. I think I can handle another drink. One Brandtini, please. Coming right up. She wants a a martini. Brandtini. Yeah, that.
Brandtini. Age that shit. Shooka, 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 shooka.
Yep. Yep, this seems like the stuff. Cheers! Say, Jill, was this job like a lifelong dream or something? Not really, I just kinda happened. One thing led to another and bam, bartending. Do you regret not fulfilling a dream? Well, the only dream I can remember being passionate about was buying a Model Warrior Julienne arcade machine. Can't say I've given up on that one yet, but alas, adult stuff needs to be paid for first. You've never had a dream you wanted to chase? Not really. I mean, most of my dreams have been silly things or childish dreams. Like being a streamer, who the hell would try that? Childish dreams? Having a room where every piece of furniture talks, being a model warrior... Oh, childish dreams like that. Yeah. I remember, I wanted to live in a koi pond when I was 7. The fish seemed to be having a blast to me. So, no dreams then? None that I felt particularly motivated to chase, no. I mean, I'm fascinated by AIs, but I just couldn't find it in me to study that. So I picked something I found nice and moved on. And somewhere along the way, I became a bartender. I see.
Finally! Oh, those dogs left a mess I'm not gonna forget anytime soon. I mean, how the hell did they throw toilet paper out the window? Oh, a client. Good evening, man. Jill, I'm gonna leave early. I need to take care of the smell clinging to my body.
Sure. Who is he? A ghost. Nobody you should worry about. Oh.
I heard that!
So why were you asking all those questions? Because now that I think about it, I don't really have a dream job or anything like that. Well, I think we idealize the idea of a dream job too much. Not everyone walks around with a clear idea of what they want in life. Some take a liking to a job, others find it after many failed attempts. Sometimes life takes an unexpected turn that makes you change your plans. What I mean is, don't worry too much about it. Maybe you're right. Well, I'm gonna take my leave now. Thank you for everything. And please, thank your boss on my behalf. Bye. Thank you, come again. And that's it. Are we done for the night? Seems like it. Where's Gil? And, where's the girl that was here? Gil cleaned the bathroom and left because he stank. Kim woke up, had a couple of drinks, and left. So, she's called Kim. How'd she look to you? How was she? Well, she was freaked out when she woke up, but she managed to calm down. Are you worried about her? Wouldn't you be? I don't know. Hey boss, do you feel like calling you boss is too impersonal? No, not really. It's not like you call me that because I'm a stranger, just out of habit. Ah. Anyway, you're free to go after you finish washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payment. Maybe I'll give Gil a small bonus for dealing with the bathroom.
Flawless service bonus. 0 mistakes, 30% commission.
So I got $24.88. Nice. Chat.
Nice. We got money. Money. I can now browse Danger/U and visit J.C. Elton's. Jill is lost in thought about a hollow plant. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. Alright, let's check the news stories. The Augmented Eye, Local Woman, Local Hero. By Lana Smithy. This morning, a suicide attempt was thwarted by an unidentified local woman. The incident occurred at the Artemis Will Mall, where people noticed someone was at the rooftop of the building. Firefighters were called as soon as their presence was noticed by pedestrians, but the person jumped off without notice. Just when the would-be suicide victim jumped off, a local woman was able to catch them mid-air and fled the scene before anyone could identify her. The mall is taking extra security measures now. 70% of our readers consider shrimp ramen to be disgusting. What? What is wrong with them? This is not really a surprise, but a lot of people seem to hate this particular brand of instant food. This is from a survey we conducted here at the Augmented Eye last month. We asked our readers to tell us their most hated dishes, and with a total of 6,000 votes, it looked like the market for shrimp ramen is reducing. That's good, because it sucks. It sucks so much I barf a little every time I smell it. How can anyone like that? It's ridiculous. Ugh, can't even finish this article. Sorry everyone, but I have to puke. Blech. I hope it's put out of sale. Future people are dumb. Shrimp ramen's great. I think Alice Rabbit might be a dog. Don't trust this dog. A dog, you say? Why not? After receiving brain enhancements, they're capable of learning at near human speeds. So why is it so impossible to imagine a gifted dog who uses their brilliance for programming? It makes a lot of sense, right?
Well, maybe... Oh, no. Wait. Alright, let's pull up the binary translator chat. Alright, binary to text converter. Alright, let's see here. Zero one zero one zero one zero zero 01 001 000 1 0 0 01 000 1 0 0. No, 01. That's a 1. It's a weird one. 001 00 000 01 01 00 10 01 000 101 01 01 01 0101 0010 0101 0010 01001001 01 00010 01010101 01010100 01001001 01001111 01001110 001 00000 01001001 01010011 001000000. Now the black text. 01000011 01001111. All right. Convert. The retribution is presumably coming. It specifically says the retribution is CO. All right, then. Well, maybe. Retribution is coming. All right. Boop. D. Mickey concert. Okay, so let's limit all the concert conversation to this thread. How are you preparing for the best day of your life? I'm going with my boyfriend. Boyfriend, why would you lie on the internet? Haha, oh wow. Fucking normies, get out! Ree! That's so cute, Anon. Anyway, I'm going with a very special friend of mine. Are you the girl from the other day who had a crush on her best friend? Yeah. So you're finally gonna confess? Oh my god, this is gonna be the cutest thing. But I still don't know if I like her. Just wait until Mickey shows up. You'll know right away if you love her. Trust me, I've been there. How so? You'll understand once you're there with her. Mickey concerts are some magical shit. This thread is closed. Let's talk about Alice Rabbit. /U for Yuri. What it says on the tin. So what's the news on them? Drawing a blank right now. We haven't heard of Alice in a while, now that I think about it. Think they're planning something? There's this constant rumor I hear about a terrorist attack next week. Don't scare me with that stuff, please. I have enough as it is. Lol, we're gonna be attacked and it'll be funny to see those white knight fucks do nothing but drink. How do you know if you get hacked by Alice? It's my first time reading about them. Lurk more. She normally leaves a funny ASCII drawing in a message, something like, happy not birthday. Sounds lame as fuck. Why is Alice even a celebrity? The hell, Alice was the one who leaked all the internal White Knight memos. She literally started the riots with the leaks. At least try with your baits. Mickey concert too. In the last thread, Anon wants to confess her feelings to her best friend. I still don't know. And how is she? I bet she's one of those cute, clueless girls who can't catch your signals. You say that, but she can be incredibly sharp sometimes. So I was right. That's going to be difficult. Now you have to be direct and to the point. I'm afraid that's going to be the case here. Not that I'm actually in love. Stop. I'm going to marry Miki. Stop being such an attention whore. We're here for Miki. Come on, Anon, don't be mean. We just want to help a fellow Miki sister. You don't have to fight because of me. It wasn't my intention to derail the thread. Don't pay attention to her. Everyone else here wants to help you. I'm a guy. I'm a guy. Now, who's the attention whore again? This thread is closed. Does anyone know of childhood romances that succeeded in real life? You're just lonely. Ah, she's speaking for the cat there. All right. Shop. Hover, feel the thrill of being scammed by souvenirs without leaving Glitch City. A cute clay house. Maneki Neko. These are the luck cats. They say these bring luck, but its paw's broken, so I wouldn't trust it. Kira Miki poster. I could tear one off any wall in the vicinity. The hell knows what germs they have. Cutesy game poster. Poster for some cutesy game about a pink-haired witch flying on a broom. Assorted cartridges. They're games no collector wants, but they're still nice for displaying. A cracked Daruma, a Japanese souvenir that has seen better days, still has a vintage charm to it. Alex figurine. From the cult classic video game Y2K, his beard grows in real time. Isn't that really, really pretentious shitty game? Movie poster, Night of the ID Snatchers, the beloved police mockumentary. Mega Christmas tree, celebrate the bastardized commercial version of an already bastardized celebration. Replica toy Turing, not as sentient, but just as cute. PC 9X, it's vintage gaming, experience all the cumbersome load times as they were meant to be. Joker Cyclone, despite the noisy name, it's just a fan. Fans are good though, really good. The hollow plant, which is what she wants, in memory of a real potted plant. A paper lantern. Thanks to the chemical coating preventing bugs from eating it, we advise against using it. Beer on discount for $1,000. Geez, the owner is trying to quit drinking, so he's selling them dirt cheap. Meet the Staff. This one's a scrap of paper with the download code for Meet the Staff scribbled. Kira Miki banner. A Sashimono or war banner with Kira Miki's face on it. Fills you with fanaticism. Shoulder massager for those days where you've built up too much tension. Yes, quote-unquote shoulder massager. Mulan tea, a coveted tea-based liquor. Tastes like green tea and kicks like whiskey. Alright, she wants the hollow plant. Hollow plant. Jill bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. Look at that plant. Let's go to work. Evening. Hey, Jill. Bah! That's a sound you don't hear every day. Boss, what are you doing with that helmet? I was just about to ask you where it came from. A white knight came yesterday. She left and, well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the counter. Wait, do you regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? I don't plan to evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes back for it. You sound happy. Well, this helmet is comfortable, and cool, and comfortable, and cool, and really, really cool! Hello. Strange that you're late, Gil. Yeah, the traffic was... Ah! Don't run, you have work to do! I'm not going back to Hong Kong! Hong Kong? Chief? Is it... Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. The what where now? Nothing, never mind. She seems happy. Well, she's been tense these past couple of days. If she's somehow relaxed now, that's good. Are you all set? Yep. Alright. Alright. Time for new songs. Showtime! Alright, time to mix drinks and change lives.
Hey, Brat, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again.
Luck, he says. Oh, Mr. Donovan, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get for you?
What do you think I want, kid?
The usual. Gee, I wonder what he means. A big old beer. Shuka, 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 shuka. Here you go.
Yeah, now that's what I call service.
That's good to hear. So what brings you here today, Mr. Donovan?
Today we were supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. And thanks to all that shit, I found myself here, blessing your hellhole with my presence.
You were here yesterday, too. How did that come about?
Oh, there's this gal that's performing at a concert later tonight. Yesterday, I was tuning the details of the interview I'd have with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches.
I see. How was the interview?
Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers certainly helped. Oh, we've come a long way in the department of Lilum sex appeal, I tell ya.
She was a Lilum, then.
Yeah, one of those new fancy king-class Chia models. I've heard they're anatomically correct in every way. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Hey, you! The guy with the John face.
Me? What the hell is a John face?
Yeah, you. Do I know you?
I don't think so, sir.
No. I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right?
I've never been to Hong Kong, and I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies.
Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink.
You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan.
Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business. So I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damned riots broke out. Seriously though, did they really think the laws they were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many they have different capabilities you put in between, it's still segregation. And once people start crying segregation like that, you're doomed. This is the PR century. If you're gonna do that, at least disguise it a bit.
That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor. And the plan reached such a developed stage that the media was instilling fear in the public. The general fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in the plans. And everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests where, on second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all of that.
Scholarship. That's no mean feat, Brat.
Well, I guess even without the scholarship, there would have been the language barrier. I remember I was kinda excited back then because I was really into this one Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember too much of.
You'd be surprised at how easy Chinese can be.
Do you know how to speak Chinese?
The only translator I had available was some piece of face pencil neck. And I wasn't gonna allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well, I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance.
Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese?
Tangerine? Canto what?
When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there are lots of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because you were only going to Hong Kong. Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the only one spoken by the majority elsewhere.
I went to Hong Kong and managed to seal a deal. I have no idea about anything else.
Right.
Anyway, surely a student with a scholarship could serve me a Mars Blast too, right?
Ahem. Sure, right on it.
Mars Blast. 6 Bronson extracts.
1 powdered delta, 4 flin green, and 2 carmine, all blended. Shuka. Hey, Mikava 1990. I'm enjoying the game so far. I think it's good. Hopefully he doesn't want it big, but we'll see. Here.
Alright, I guess I'll believe your story.
Right.
Hey kid, I got wasted yesterday, so there's a certain protocol here. Would you mind telling me if I said anything someone could use against me in a court of law?
Unless complaining about your investors can be used as a legal weapon, I don't think so.
Ah, good. Fuck those sons of bitches. And what did I tell you?
How they wanted unreasonable stuff, how they feel like they have more power than you do, stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I recall something like that. But then again, it seems to be something I say a lot when I'm drunk. That and racial slurs in German.
Racial slurs and what?
But let me tell you something. There are people worse than your investors.
Who?
Your clients.
Excuse me?
Your readers. If you think clients are always right, then you're wrong. Unless I'm the client, that is. We live in an era where PR is the first and only word in anything. You can sell the shittiest of stuff and people will buy it if you're the apple of their eyes. But make one fucking mistake and it's over for you. You're suddenly a criminal to them. No chance of appeal. Gods forbid if they ever catch you saying something out of context. A month ago, we had to clarify that we were talking about the animal in an article about cougars in nearby forests. All because we got a pack of 40-year-old divorced soccer moms crying about hurt feelings. They were having picnic parties in the same forest and thought we were writing about them. God, I hope at least one of them gets eaten by their damned namesake. Yeah, it's funny when someone else hears it, but the smell of rosy perfume still makes my blood boil. Nowadays, nobody can take a joke. They're always just out for blood. You can't win. You'll always offend somebody. And while some take it graciously, many just love feeling insulted. They relish the thought of ganging up against something. And those hypersensitive bastards are your clients. They're the ones you have to target. I run a goddamn newspaper. The whole point is to present news in the most neutral way possible. Being offended by a newspaper is like being angry at the mirror.
Sure, let's go with that. I mean, it's not like he's totally wrong, but hearing it from him is kinda...
Damn, look at the time. I need to get back to work soon.
Really?
I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already.
Something delayed the interview?
The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of those interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason she just didn't. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead.
Negotiating? Did you have to pay or something?
Basically, when that encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page.
I see.
Alright then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up.
Sure. Something bitter. Bitter. Probably not a sunshine cloud. Possibly a gut punch. Is there anything bitter that is also sobering? No. Probably a gut punch. Bitter like my soul. Maybe a pile driver. I don't know if he wants something burning, so I'll go with the gut punch. I'll go with the gut punch. Here.
Yeah, this works just fine. Man, that gal's producer is angry as fuck. Trying to negotiate with him was a hassle. I've had less problems dealing with SoCal Justice Warriors.
Who?
SoCal Justice Warriors, that mafia vigilante group that runs around solving crimes in swimsuits.
Oh yeah, those artificially blonde, artificially tanned folks with big blunt objects. Yeah.
They're an interesting group, you know? They only accept people born or raised in Southern California, and they go through hellish training on a daily basis.
They have to. No normal person can run around in swimsuits in this cold weather.
They have an interesting view on the world, and how it works, but they're pretty sensitive too. Too many outlets have insulted them in the past, so they're trigger-happy against defamation. I've had a dozen guys in Speedos talking to me about some news while flaunting their bags of batteries. And they were still more polite than that producer guy. Think about it. Watching a banana hammock move at the same time as a bag of batteries was more pleasant.
I'm pretty sure there's a banana hammock and bag of batteries audience somewhere, though.
Well, I'm out.
Thank you. Please come again.
Yeah.
That was, tiring. Hey, Jill, I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yep, I can't take the helmet off. Yeah, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie-type White Knight helmet isn't precisely a common query, you know? I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's property. What? Did you run out of air? I just realized you served a Valkyrie in Valhalla! Shit, don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. So what are you gonna do? I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see, where was her number? Oh, here it is. Hey, Iris, I need some unclogging advice. Iris?
I've heard Chief call her a couple of times. Maybe she's a friend. More importantly, will Chief be fine?
She will. Even if there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust the boss.
Yeah, well, let's hope you're right.
Hey, honey, can you see me? Ah, Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you, why? Really? Man, did they sell me the wrong stuff? Who sold you what? Jill, I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon and... Are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello? Oh, hey Dorothy, wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit then. She didn't see you? Oh, I get it now. They sold me a VIC jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Care to explain? Have you seen those Pixar videos of someone stripping or undressing? But I mean the ones where the clothes are the only thing you see and the other person is invisible. Come again? There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people, where you can only see a few articles of clothes floating about. I was trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that would make me invisible, and he did. But I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too with a jammer or something? You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nano camo module. Nano camo? Haven't you heard of nano camo? They're a military technology company that recently branched to civilian appliances. They use nanotechnology to make fabric and other materials take any color or texture you want. You can order a module from them to change the colors of clothes, walls, or tables. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. What does that have to do with what you want, though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey last I checked, though. Almost. To the human eye. Well, it's not perfect. If you move, you'd be an eerie, surroundings-colored blob. And we Lilims see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Still, it might be what I need. Now, what was that about talking to yourself again?
Don't worry about the TV.
Nothing important. So, what are you having? I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano woman. Sure.
Play me a song, you're the piano woman. Aged and mix it, boom.
One piano woman. Thanks, I love these ones, you know. I keep them for special occasions, whenever I'm feeling good or when I need to get out of a slump. And today? Today I feel good. That's nice. Okay then, how's this for a bonus payment? Oh, the ticket from Friday. Can't believe I still remember that. That guy was so nice in giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed the drinks here otherwise.
Cool. Let's see. No dogs. Cup ramen for $60.
I don't think this ticket should be valid. But then again, they were improvised, so there isn't really a contract involved or anything. You know? If you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an arrangement. Keep me fed and I'll keep you company. You'll still need to pay if you want to get naughty, though. I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that. So then, do you pay him to? Finish that sentence and I'll make sure you truly become invisible. Fine. Consider this a standing offer, though.
A cat is fine, too.
Oh, hey, John!
Ah, Dorothy.
Didn't see you here last Friday.
I was, dealing with some stuff over the weekend.
And Monday.
Yeah.
Was it a girl?
Ah, I wish.
What'd you do?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Hey, honey, what did he do? Gil's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while. Nebulous? You hear so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what's happened when. And, you know, people lie. Well, does your boss know about it? She said I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on. But I think I'm better off not knowing. It's not really that necessary, and it's a pain to think about.
I'm right here, you know?
Did I say any lies?
No, but... never mind.
Oh yeah, about your boss. Why was she wearing a helmet? She found it. She put it on. Now she's stuck. Oh, yeah, randomly putting on stuff you find is problematic.
No shit.
I mean, there's this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a... a bit early for those stories, don't you think? Nah. By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday. I have a job too, you know. Yeah, but you usually come before you start. Aww, did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird. The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter.
Really?
Yeah, I go to his house at 11 a.m., dress as requested, and spend all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, go to bed when ordered, and leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way with me. But after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen.
3 years?
Yeah, 1 day a year for 3 years now. Oh, but last year he also wanted me to play the part of his daughter's birthday.
Wait a second, so does he have a daughter or not?
Had. It seems like she died 4 years ago.
Ah.
Yep. I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason.
What kind of people?
Nobody. I said nothing. Give me a moonblast, would you?
Sure. Blast the moon! All on the rocks and blended. Faster, faster!
Here. There's something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them.
It tastes like a bit of sugar drowned in pure alcohol. Small wonder you feel like that.
There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes, I'm single and I don't mind that you're a girl. Do you actually mind what anyone is? Not at all. Anyway, it's not about that. Do all DFC-72s look like kids? Yes and no. Out of factory, we look like kids because our development needs to be as close to human as possible. Then you look like babies outside the factory? Nope, every fresh DFC-72 looks about 10 to 13. It makes it easier to upgrade later. Upgrade? Once a DFC-72 passes 3 maturity tests, it can opt for a factory upgrade. Said upgrade alters its body to something older. Some go for it, some don't. Will you go through it? I don't know. Right now I'm a rarity. You don't find many like me in my line of work, so I have an advantage. And I really need that advantage, you know? How so? When people hire me, half the time it's not because I'm me. The amount of role-playing I have to do on a normal night is ridiculous. So if I stop looking underaged, I'll lose my advantage over everyone else. I didn't think about it that way. Should I think about it at all, though? I mean, maybe I'll go through with it if I ever decide to retire or something. But right now, I'm just fine the way I am. I see.
Good evening, Gil.
Welcome to... Does that happen a lot? Not really. It would happen less if Jill would just let people call her Jules. Okay, so they're both called Jill, like I thought. It would happen less if Jill would just let people call her Jules. Call me Jules and I'll make sure every time you sit, you hear the cling of your shaker. Fine, fine. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish here.
Sure. No hurry.
Hello, sailor.
Hello, young lady.
Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right?
Nice to meet you, Dorothy.
Hey, let me buy you a drink.
Oh, I couldn't let you do that.
I insist. I got a hefty bonus the other day, and today I'm in a good mood.
Well, I suppose it'd be impolite of me to reject. Sure, I'll take your offer.
Yay! Honey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud.
I'll be fine with just a gut punch.
Come on, don't be stingy. Ask for something more expensive.
I'd rather not.
Man, that girl puts me on edge with the way she addresses people. Okay then, let me get your orders. 1 big sunshine cloud and 1 gut punch. Sunshine cloud. Bop, 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 bop. And a little alcohol. On the rocks. Blend that shit. Make both before serving. Slot 1. Sugar. Slot 2 is gut punch. Aged. Mixed. Here and here. Thank you.
All in order. Thank you, Dorothy.
Thought it had to be over 10 to be big, is that sure? Don't mention it.
And thank you, Jill.
It's my job.
Hey, Dorothy. May I ask you something, private?
If you need a price list, I have a convenient card with updated fees. I thought it was just doubling a drink as big. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room or invite me to dinner.
No, thank you. It's not about that.
Then go ahead. I don't think you can ask me something I've never been asked before.
Is it true that the DFC-72 line leaves tracking nanomachines in the other person after, well...
After they violate every hole in your body regardless of its original purpose?
Yes.
That's a semi-myth that nobody has tried to dispel. It's true, but it's also not true at the same time.
Care to explain?
We do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode. When we're being assaulted or the like, that way the authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kind of buggy, though. I've heard stories of DFC-72s who marry, get nervous on their wedding night, and bam! Their partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail.
I see.
And besides, I've modded myself so much that if any tracking nanomachines were still being released, well, I'd have to commend their tenacity, to be honest. There's also this urban myth that those nanomachines help improve performance, but that's just silly. Now, I get to ask you something.
Sure, go ahead.
How much of you is still organic?
Just enough that my skin still heals over time.
Come on, you know that's not what I mean.
I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady.
Fine, see if I care. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you with the meanie. Thanks, please come again.
That girl is, something else, huh?
She's so earnest about what she does that it's kinda hard not to root for her. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that does become a problem from time to time.
Okay, I'm done over here.
Right, I'm gonna go and take my... Jill! I need your girly hands for a second here.
Coming! Sorry, but can you take care of him while I help her?
Sure, no problem.
I apologize if I'm taking time from your break.
Nah, don't worry. Sorry that you'll have to deal with me.
You're no problem, Jill.
Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast when Jill is the one serving you. Anyway, do you want something else?
Can you make a Mars blast?
That I can.
One Mars blast. Better not give him any other kind of blast by accident.
Boop. Here you go.
Bitter and mind-numbing, just like war.
Have you been to war?
Life's a war we fight every day, Jill.
So you haven't been to a war?
Well, not to an official one, at least.
There's something I've been wondering for a while now.
What could that be?
First, it was how a professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant to be around. But I guess your line of work doesn't have to have any bearing on your personality.
Thanks a lot.
Well, what I've often wondered about is, how can you be so calm here? Aren't you worried about police or the like?
Well, first of all, I try to keep everything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. And finally, you can thank your boss for easing my mind about other folks.
My boss?
I've seen what she's done. I feel pretty safe here. She could take care of things if I went haywire.
Haywire? You?
Don't mind that.
Hard not to mind it if you just said. You wouldn't happen to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you?
I heard she lost her original fighting a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. Just a rumor, though.
Damn, I still don't know then.
Have you tried asking her?
She told me it's more interesting if it's left a mystery. Which leads me to believe that she might have started some of the rumors herself.
Well, they're believable because she's her.
Maybe I'll see her in action one day then.
You should, it's quite the show. Good news, Jill. The helmet came off and you can take your break.
Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie.
Thanks, Jill.
Boss break! All right.
Break time.
I noticed that on the break screen, Dorothy is there. Is she gonna join us as a bartender? Boss should clean the chicken buckets she throws out. Everyone can smell the spice from a mile away.
All right. That's not bad. Let's see. Tense. Not feeling that one. Because there are other girls that are in there that are hot? Are you implying that Dorothy is not hot for some reason? You know what? Yeah. Just throw up 5 of those. Yeah, that's good.
You could take a couple minutes more, you know. I'm fine, thanks. How'd you get the helmet off? Well, turns out the release button was jammed with ashes. Whoever owns that helmet made sure to use it to the point of voiding the warranty. Keep it safe in case she comes back, okay? Sure.
I'd buy that for $1. Ha 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 ha.
Now, take it away from me before I feel compelled to put it on again. Right. Yes, it's open. Great. Welcome to Valhalla.
Ah. Another robo-waifu.
Good evening. What kind of place is this? Did I step into some kind of afterlife? Do you often enter places without knowing what they are? Sorta, kinda, yeah? Well, this is a bar. A bar? Nice, nice. What can I get ya? I don't know. I don't drink that much, to be honest. What do you recommend for me? Well, what do you normally enjoy? I like tea. That's not something I can work with. How about flavors? Bitter, but not too bitter. Sorry if it's too confusing. Something bitter, but not too much. Maybe something bitter and girly? Let me see what I can get you.
Bitter. A sunshine cloud would probably work.
You know what? A blue fairy for her, because her color palette is blue.
It's the perfect crime.
One of those, aged, and mix it. Sugar, sugar, sugar. Wait. Oh, wait. Reset. Oh, I must have done the dumb. I did the dumb. Okay, yeah, Sunshine Cloud. I was looking at it and it said sweet instead of bitter. I was like, wait a second. But I caught it. Let's get this girl a little bit drunk. Just a little bit. Blend that shit. Try this. This'll do just fine, thanks. You don't look like you're from around here. What brought you by, miss? I'm the star that always shines in the dark night sky. I'm the glow that will guide you through your sorrow. I'm the northern light that will show you your dreams. I'm Kira Miki. So, should I call you Miss Miki or Miss Kira? No, you're not getting it. I'm just Kira Miki. Here, let me help you. I'll say Kira, and you say Miki, okay? Okay. Kira? Miki? No. Put more spirit into it. Kira? Miki? Almost there. Kira? Miki. Kira! Miki! Kira! Miki! Kira! Miki! And that's it. Are you feeling it? Kira?
Miki!
Oh my god. She's programmed to brainwash everyone into this, isn't she?
Kira!
Miki!
Kira!
Miki!
And don't you ever forget it.
What the hell am I doing out here? Where were we, Jamie?
Right, I was telling you.
Wow, you're good. Thank you. It's nice to know I still have it. Especially since I have a concert in a bit.
Is this the power of an idol? Monka S. Concert?
Wait, you're the Lilim that's putting on a concert tonight. I'm one Lilim who is putting on a concert tonight. I don't know if I'm the same Lilim you're looking for. And what are you doing all the way down here? Well, they were making last preparations for the concert, so I snuck out. My producer is always obnoxious while that's going on, so I just decided to leave. I saw one of the concert's posters outside and decided to check this place out. Just that. Isn't that a bit dangerous?
She's a robot. She probably has, like, protection protocols for herself.
Won't your producer be mad when you go back? He will, but it's not the first time I've done this. And he still needs me to do the concert anyway. I see. How big is the concert? We planned for a bit over 100,000 people and sold out fast. So we managed to secure ourselves another show in a couple of weeks. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I may not have as many fans as other performers, but mine are very loyal, and that's nice.
Over 100,000 isn't many? And what exactly is? She's like a live version of one of those VTubers.
Hold on. Then, based on your little demonstration from before, I should call you Miss Mickey, right? No, you don't get it. Let's start from the top. Right, I'll just call you Kira Mickey then. Or, I'm sorry. Hold on, then. You don't get it. Let's start from the top. I'll just call you Miss Idol then. There we go. There we go. Oh, I like that. Hey, do you have anything soft? Soft as in alcohol-free. No, I mean soft as in soft. Soft. Let's see what I can get you. Soft.
A blue fairy.
How drunk should we make her, chat? Yes, very wasted, all of it. All right, then. Age it. All of the alcohol. This will make her extra drunk if we do it. There's no repercussions if I make her super drunk, are there? There are. Damn it. Alright, alright. I'll give her a little bit of drink. She can have a little bit of drink as a treat. I think if she's a little buzzed, she'll be fine. Try this.
Yeah, this'll do it, thanks. Hey, have you considered being more theatrical when mixing drinks?
Eh?
Yeah, you know, like spinning bottles and lighting drinks on fire, that kind of stuff. When I was in college, I tried going to a party once. The bartender who tried those tricks gave me a nasty bump on the forehead when the bottle slipped from his hand. Those kind of theatrics usually feel pointless and seem to slow down the process of actually making a drink. Yeah, but never underestimate the power of putting on a good show. It can feel incredible and be very rewarding, you know. I'll keep it in mind. Mm-hmm. Hey, is this class important? Depends on why you're asking. Do you want me to sign it? Oh, sure, I guess. No guessing. Are you sure or not? Yeah, do as you please. Okay then. Who should I make this out to? Maybe for my boss? I wonder if Jill would like it, though. Your name, girl! Oh, for Jill, then. For Jill, never lose your star, from Kira Miki. Oh, that's a pretty autograph. Thanks! No, thank you. I'm guessing someone with as many fans as you has their fair share of stalkers, though, right? Well, there are two kinds of people that obsess over me. There are the shy ones that follow me everywhere, hiding just out of sight. And then there's my fan club. What's the difference between them? The fan club follows me around a lot too, but they usually keep a distance. Actually, I think they're all outside waiting for me right now. I see. They're also very organized. They'd make pretty good soldiers. The others, the stalkers, are a bit sneakier and don't act in groups. I'm guessing the stalkers must be bothersome, huh? Actually, they're not that bad. Stalkers are nice when you get used to them. I remember one once protected me from being mugged. There's another that breaks into my house once a week to make me breakfast. And she fails to see the problem? I just wish they'd leave my underwear drawer the same way they find it. I take pride in how neatly I organize my underwear, you know. I take pride in my old liquor collection. I guess it's the same. No, wait, it isn't. Yeah, you get me, Jill. Okay, one more drink before I go. By now the stage should be all organized, so the fallout should have settled. Isn't it a bit late for a concert? It's part of my gimmick. I always make concerts that go from night until dawn. In this one, I'm supposed to close with a song called Sunshine Stone. If everything goes as planned and the weather forecast is accurate, the sun should come up just as I reach the climax of the song. I'd be depressed if they asked for Your Love is a Drug as an encore, though. That sounds nice. Hey, I need to make people feel their tickets were worth their ridiculous price, you know. Don't you think it sucks to pay for something only to find out you shouldn't have bothered? Yeah, one time I bought some expensive coffee in this one cafe. It tasted like filthy water with cream. I still don't know if it was the coffee or the girl that served it, but it was bad. Man, that sucks. Speaking of which, do you have anything bitter? I really need to wake myself up. Let's see what I can find for you.
Bitter. I think I'll give her a sunshine cloud. She likes soft things. On the rocks, and here, a little alcohol, as a treat. Sugar, 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 sugar.
Try this. Yeah, this works. So, how is it? It could be a bit sweeter, but it's delicious. I figured it was for waking you up or something, so... Really nice, thanks! I hope you aren't offended by this question, but... I can see that you enjoy what you do, but how much of it is about the music? I'll let you know that before becoming Kira Miki, I was a very accomplished pianist.
Oh, she's Lady Gaga, I see.
I had concerts every week and part-timed in bars with a jazz band. I still write and compose my own songs.
Whoa.
So why the change? Going from jazz and piano to idol? Have you ever thought about the power music has over people? You could argue it's just noise, but it can make you feel a wide range of emotions. And that power is universal. It can transcend language and culture. Being in a jazz band or performing recitals, I can only take that power to so many people. But being an idol, I can take that power and spread it far and wide. Kids and adults, men and women, they all have access to my music, and I can reach every one of them.
Wow.
What music do you like, Jill?
I'm not that picky, but I do prefer versions with no lyrics.
And why?
I like to listen to music while working. Lyrics distract me.
besides, it always bothers me when people nonchalantly start singing songs with creepy lyrics. I think only half of the listeners actually care about what's being said. Oh, that's a bummer. I'd give you a copy of my latest CD, but I don't have any at the moment. Don't worry about it. Okay then, I'm out. Thanks for helping me pass the time, Jill. Sure. And please come again. I'll make sure of it.
Will she be alright?
Yeah, she'll be fine.
You think she'll come back?
Usually I'd say no, but I honestly don't know. Boss, we're done.
Alright.
Feel like going to that girl's concert? Nah, I don't think so. I don't have tickets anyway. Hey boss, does the name Red Comet ring any bells? Why, that was my moniker during my wrestling days. Huh? Well, that's what they called me during my time in the Grand Slam Fighters. They saw me coming, but they couldn't stop me before I crashed into their heads. Any reason for being red specifically? Well, that way I was 3 times faster. How'd you find that out? Do you like wrestling? A client mentioned it yesterday when he saw you. I just kind of remembered it. Ah, I see. I should take you to a wrestling match sometime. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe. In any case, Jill's cleaning the glasses today, so I'll leave now. Take care. Oh, and boss, don't cram anything on your head without thinking, please. Yeah.
Yo, we getting money. We getting money. Jill is humming Your Love is a Drug. Buying the song will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now browse Kira Miki's blog. Did that idol really show up, or is she like the ghost? Hey. Idol Hell. Your Love is a Idol Hell, a magazine with all things idols, has a download code for Your Love is a Drug. Into Idol Hell we descend. I'm gonna get a Kira Miki poster as well. Why not, right? And you know what? A lucky cat. Jill bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. Look! Kitty cat. Poster. Twitch chat. Hey, I can talk in my real voice again. Is Alice Rabbit a group? The answer here. Who is Alice Rabbit? Judging by the complexity of the methods they've used to breach all kinds of protected software, some are starting to think this is in fact a group and not a single individual. So is Alice Rabbit a group after all? Not the first time this would be a thing. More than half a century ago, a group of notorious hackers rose to prominence, and they called themselves Anon. Ha ha ha, they weren't even a threat to real protected data. Quincy, one more civil death. One more civil death and we'll ban protests. Okay, fine, Chad, I'll talk in my real voice for you. I'll take the YouTube voice off.
After the numerous protests held around the city which were caused by an ongoing economic and safety crisis, Glitch City's Prime Minister Quincy has made it clear that if the rioters take another civilian life, he'll personally write a law to ban all kinds of public manifestations.
This simply can't go on, Quincy told AE during a call. They only want to destroy public property. They're actively sabotaging our efforts to restore our beautiful city, and I've decided that if they cause another civilian casualty, I'll do everything in my power to ban protests. The White Knights will have full authorization to use maximum force.
Quincy will be running for a second term next year. Neo San Francisco rocked by a powerful earthquake, millions saved. A powerful 8.6 magnitude tremor has struck the area of Neo San Francisco. Fortunately, modern science was able to identify the quake almost an hour in advance, providing the city plenty of time to prepare for the worst. During a conference call, Glitch City's Prime Minister Quincy congratulated the rescue teams at Neo SF for its rapid response in the wake of the warning. They're an example to follow, and we're certainly looking forward to implementing these advancements in earthquake prediction here in our beautiful city. The city is not currently known to be a seismic zone. Maya Quincy. All right, Mickey Concert 3. In the last thread, Anon hates fun. I don't want fights. You people are so immature. What's wrong with being a guy in danger / you? Why do you care if we assume you're a girl anyway? Fuck off. Dudes in danger / you. Let's go back to the concert, please. 27X, and you stupid idiots still care about petty shit like this. Speaking of which, chat, do you think the Asuka versus Rei waifu war is still going on in 2070X? He started everything by mentioning he's a guy. Anyway, we should gather somewhere to take the train to the stadium together. Not a bad idea. We could make an official Danger U meetup. An official /U meetup. Like I'd want to be seen with a bunch of ugly girls in front of my friends. Okay, next thread I'm gonna moderate the fuck out of this. No more shit posting. No, Asuka has completely decimated Rei by then? With any luck, yes. Miki Concert 4. In the last thread, no shit posting allowed. Did that one Anon left? I think so. I never left, I was just lurking to not cause any trouble. Don't worry, we're here for you. Any ideas for the great revelation? Do you know if you like her yet? Look, I just don't want to ruin our friendship. We know each other since we were very young. So she's your childhood friend? It's just like one of my Japanese animes. Yeah. I love Metal Gear references. Okay, this is what you have to do. When Miki ends singing Lovers in Paradise, you kiss her. Kiss her? Of course! Just try to imagine how magical that moment would be. With the fireworks and the epic guitar solo? I'll think about it. How was your first kiss? I tripped into a guy. It hurt like hell. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious about how such a meeting would end up. Alice Rabbit Thread 2, Electric Boogaloo. Killa Finn can't even spell Asuka's name right. What a fucking Rei simp. Stop forcing Alice. So we hate Alice now? Good. It's just that we haven't heard any news yet. Remember that time they posted here to announce an attack? Lol, yeah, and I remember the cybercrime unit up the admin's ass. December 17th will come the second retribution. Birthday is coming. That font. Oh boy, spooky font. It's happening! Haha, time for despair. Oh shit, fuck. That feel when I just got out of jail. I'm not going back. Do you know what happens to people with IPs on the wrong thread? Hi, Cybercrime Unit. I just want to let you know I'm not Alice, but in fact your mom. Why you gals so nervous? The only one getting fucked is the admin. Admin Furfur. Fuck off, Alice. Not this shit again. Yeah, that's about right. That's a 4chan thread. Ayaya. Kira Miki blog. What I do to relax. By Miki. It's been very hectic as of late, so I'd like to share with you what I do to relax. Sitting on rooftops. I'm on the road most of the time, so I don't have a specific rooftop to relax on. I like to feel the breeze and see a wonderful vista.
It makes me feel and think about life. Tea cocktails. Oh, and this is something I just can't live without. Mixing tea with vodka, rum, gin, lime, you name any tasty and natural combination and I'll be all over it. I'm very careful about getting tipsy before a show, though. I wouldn't like to ruin your evening.
Dome concert.
Hi, everyone! Are you ready for the Dome concert? I sure am. I perform in a rather large number of concerts every year, and even then I can't help but be excited every time I have one around the corner. And it's all thanks to you guys. Thanks to your energy and love surrounding my life in every aspect. I'm going to perform all of your favorite songs, so please be excited. Just one little request. Please don't wait for me outside the stadium, or my bodyguards will get angry at you. I wouldn't like to see you hurt, so please don't do it.
Thanks, GC.
Oh, I just love this place! So much energy, so much love. I could feel the optimism in the air. Even after all the struggles, you still came to see me, and I got to experience the loudest and craziest crowd in my whole career. I'm beyond speechless. That said, I'm excited to announce that we'll have a second date in the city. It wasn't easy to set up, but I'm so happy my agency approved it. This was by far our biggest show and I can't wait to experience it again. See you soon, my darlings. Love, Miki.
She'll actually come again. So that's what she meant by a tea-like drink. Tea with alcohol. All right, it's time for work. Go to work, go to work, go to work, go to work, go to work. Time to mix drinks and get comf. That's right, chat. Time to hear Thor do his best girl voices. Good evening. Oh, hi there.
I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same tired thing.
Alma?
Ah, Leonidas.
Jillian.
Marcello. I stumbled across her on my way in. I asked her if she wanted to tag along. I hope you don't mind.
Sure. Make yourself at home.
Where's Boss? She didn't put the helmet on again, did she?
She went out for a bit. I don't know what for, but she'll be back.
Alright then. Alma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Right, thanks.
Alright, I want something bassy. Something bassy, come on. That's pretty bassy. I like that. I'll talk about /B. I used to go to 4chan back in like 2005, 6-ish is when I first went there. So I have seen all the worst of 4chan. All the worst. And all the best at the same time. It's a very mixed bag when you go there. That's not bad. I might take that. It's not as bassy as I was thinking. Ah, you know what? Yeah. Give me that. Alright, jukebox ready. Face of the Titans? No. That would be too easy. Too easy. Time to mix drinks and change lives. What was that? Oh, just something they made me say back in instruction. It kinda stuck. Huh. I went to a school that made us stand up with our hands on our backs when someone came in. That habit didn't rub off until high school or so. Yeah, it's kinda like that. Oh yeah, take a look at this. A glass with a signature. I'll assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe. That Kiramiki girl came here yesterday before her concert, actually. Oh yeah, now I see your name here. You don't seem very surprised. I like B-Link more, actually. The stoic-looking duo, right? Yep, those. Seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had to break up with Damien. I see. You want a drink? You don't seem very surprised. Alma, we've known each other for, what, a few months now? I'd be interested if those relationships of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster something to break. It's more like the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting. You could pretend to be more interested, you know. Like my mom says, if I don't buy it, it's because I know the product. Speaking of buying, do you want a frame? A frame? Chat, she has a long neck. Look at that long neck. Long. I can't stop staring at it. Because she's in a turtleneck, accentuating her long neck. Yeah, for all these pics you have of your boss, the ones filling your phone's memory. Some seem sneakily taken at that. Is that true? What do you care? And how the hell did you find that out? So it is true. Shut up! I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. Oh, I really like this one of her sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it. You! So hey, can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing? Sure. She wants a bad touch. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Do it again now. Here. Who gives these drinks their silly names? Usually the one who registers it. Some people have quite the silly sense of humor. Like that girl who keeps laughing over this particular drink's name. Or like a fuzzy navel or a sex on the beach. Yeah. So, who's Damien again? The one with the nice car. Sure, he's also the manager at the bank, but that car was what caught my eye. And what was wrong with him? It turns out he was a LARPer. LARP? Live-action role-playing. Sounds more like the nickname of some very heavy-handed writer, or a military organization. What do you roleplay as? Have you heard of the Woodstock fairs? Those events where people barely drink, or barely dress, stink, roll in the mud, and fuck in the open?
Yes, those are hippies. He frequents those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with. At all.
Well, that's not LARPing. If he was LARPing, then he would put his robe and wizard hat on.
If I had stayed with him, I'd eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but if it's something like that... You see, that's the problem right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time you're still getting to know him. Think about it. Have you ended your longest-lasting relationships for things like those? Okay, sorry for not using the right word or whatever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. And at least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent the night with someone else? Last night. Your cat doesn't count. A year ago. It was messy. See? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I would have pushed Fuckboy over there into a closet ages ago.
Fuckboy?
People have different needs and priorities. Yes, but don't you miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs? Putting your head on their chest, listening to them breathe as they pet your head? Dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you?
Chat, I will do all of these for you. Right now. Come into my bosom.
Jill?
Thank you, Sagas, for the 25 months. Beer Thor Slain.
Anything I can do to make you shut up and drink? I'll have you know that my Uncle Juan taught me ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking won't stop me from talking, or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still, give me something weird, would ya? Huh, ventriloquism. Weird. A weird drink? Yeah, something different. Experimental. Uncommon. Let's see.
Promo drink. So her first drink was a bad touch. He likes sour things. So is there a sour promo drink? The Zen Star. 4 of each ingredient. I think we're probably going with that. Oh, there's also the Piano Man as a possibility, but I'll go with the Zen Star. She wants weird, we'll give her weird. 4 of everything. On the rocks. Oh, A is the ice. All right. Shuka, 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 shuka.
Here. Yeah, this fits the bill. It's a promotional drink made to commemorate a movie. Also read as, they leapt at the chance to sell drinks that would be unmarketable otherwise. Oh. You know, your orders are weird today. They are? Yeah, usually the first thing you ask for is a Brandtini and then something like a Cobalt Velvet or something similar. Well, I sometimes feel like I need something different, you know. Something tells me part of the reason he left this daemon is because he was too deep into routine. Maybe. Hey, speaking of routines... As a hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing?
By the way, before we continue any further, I will point out I really like this kind of super high quality pixel style that the game has. It's a good visual style.
That's the silence of somebody who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant the speech they prepared just for occasions like this. As always, very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago, there was this group of people that hacked simple sites with an agenda. I can't remember what they used to call themselves. I just remember that it was just petty vandalism.
How long have I been playing this? About 3 hours.
Anyway, everything that participated started using the same name. They wanted to create this anonymous anarchist identity. The whole Alice Rabbit thing is the logical conclusion of that. It's what happens when that idea reaches its breaking point and goes mainstream. It's no longer a group, but an individual. An untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything anyone does. Observing, tolerating no one but itself. A lot of bullshit for what's essentially a pet the press made up. The antithesis of your usual boogeyman, if you must. So you don't think such a person exists? Don't know, don't care. I mean, we have seen the actions of such an entity. But it might be anything. An individual, a group, an AI. And that's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the name. So, Alice Rabbit is a thing that exists, but it's also really muddied overall. There's something else that worries me, though. That kind of story always catches the attention of kids and such. They start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risks or consequences. Imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. And that's how it feels for me. And it's thanks to that damned Alice Rabbit thing. I see. But enough of that. There's a more pressing matter at hand. There is? Yeah, you've been delaying my invitation for hanging out sometime for too long. Oh, that. Do you really hate me that much, Jill? Does my presence make you that uncomfortable? No, At this rate, I might just crash by your apartment. That way you can't just say no. Maybe I'll also crash for the night. We could have a sleepover, braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You know you need some human warmth in that place. Your tits alone would fill my entire bathroom.
Man, everyone in this game is at least bisexual so far.
Man, you react too nonchalantly. It's no fun. React a little bit. Let me tease you for a second.
Kotoaru. Daga kotoaru.
In all seriousness, though, any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? I mean, it's not a date. I just want to have a conversation with you outside these four walls. I'm not a morning person. I registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. The earliest I've asked you out is 10 a.m., you know. And that's early morning by my standards.
Man, I can only hope the future becomes this fucking nonchalant about sex. It's a far cry better than what's going on now.
I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out, I just don't want to wake up early. You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm gonna need another drink here. Like, say, a big brandtini. Finally, that's the elm I know.
Big brand tea. Whoops. Age that shit. Mix it up. Or you have a child-looking prostitute bot walking around thinking, I think in the future people want to fuck. Well, then why don't they?
Here. You know, Brantini is such a weird name. It was originally supposed to replicate the martini. Problem is, the BTC got a hold of a brand of vermouth that was named after a certain automobile company. So on a weird whim, they changed the name. I see. You know, I was wondering. Yeah? Don't you worry about what the people you work for might be doing with the information you provide? Not really. You don't? Do you worry about what happens when people leave this place drunk? Not really. Most of the time. Well, neither do I. Why should you? Do you get people drunk? Some say my beauty is intoxicating, but that's beside the point. I get my payment, I do my job, and I forget about the whole thing. You make your job sound so easy. Once you understand what precautions to take, it's no problem, and I've always found my job fun. However, most of my contracts are consultancy-based gigs. It's not like every day is a thrill. Do you meet with your clients, or...? I don't. It's always from behind as many filters as I can manage. I remember I once did a job where I had a couple of kids relaying letters. For security reasons, right? Actually, because that way I lose a lot less time. I don't have to deal with clients hitting on me or pestering me after the job's done. I also don't have to lose time proving my worth because big boobs equals small brain or some shit like that. I mean, protecting my identity is one of my reasons, but the few times I've shown myself... they weren't even risky or dangerous jobs, just run-of-the-mill security checks. I don't know, maybe I need to show up as a disheveled nerd or something. Give them what they expect to see. Or I just don't show up and save myself the trouble. Why all the questions? Just things I've been curious about, and I always forget to ask. So many Alice Rabbit headlines have made me wonder about the hacking business. Oh, I'll remember to ask you things next time then. Well, I'll take my leave now. See ya. Take care.
Hello, sugar. Ow!
Hello, Mr. Donovan.
Like my pop used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms.
I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber.
They're hard as fuck, and that's all my abdomen felt.
Do you normally greet people that way?
I'm a man that can't contain himself when he sees something he likes, kid. Oh, but don't worry, you're safe. You're flatter than the field at my summer house.
A bit of advice, you shouldn't provoke the one serving you drinks or food.
Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience, I'm just not part of it. Today I'm making this a quick one. Gotta tend to business in a while. Having said that, I'll just have the usual.
The usual, he says. Mr. Donovan wants the usual. 3 days and he already has a usual drink.
Beer. Big beer. Big beer.
Too bad the Carmetrine isn't optional, then I could give him, like, infinite beer.
The usual.
Sure, this'll work.
So what brings you today, Mr. Donovan?
That girl I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple of weeks. So, I was working to clinch an exclusive interview.
Did you succeed?
Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Dawson. I always get what I want. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of other outlets, but the end result is what matters.
I see. Wait, blackmail?
You'd be surprised at the kind of stuff you find out when you get the right people drunk. Hey, the signature on that glass over there.
Oh, yeah.
That big-titted Lilum was here.
She came yesterday before the concert, yeah.
Anything juicy come out of her visit?
No.
Gossip-worthy?
No.
Tabloid-worthy?
No.
Come on, there has to be something.
Well, her love for what she does is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed.
Oh, don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone here. Anything.
I got nothing.
Everyone has a price. How much for you to spill the beans?
I'm serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her that you don't already know.
Alright, fine. Hey kid, you think Lilum have nipples?
Excuse me?
I mean, I've seen a couple of pornos where they have them, but they could be modded, you know? So yesterday, while interviewing the singer Lilum chick, I kept wondering if those tits had nipples. I mean, I'd be fine without them, but the curiosity is killing me. But I'm even more curious about the engineers that designed them. Can you picture a room full of people discussing whether or not the tits on a Lilum look good? A bunch of guys and a lesbo engineer wondering if that latest model's vagina is good enough? Man, God bless those sons of bitches.
Ahem. Any interesting preview of tomorrow's news?
You expect me to share my information when you wouldn't share your scoop on the singer?
How can one share when there's honestly nothing to share?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna be a good citizen today and let this one pass. Have you heard of a group called the Harbingers?
Not really, no.
There's some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights. I read their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interesting piece and even better makeshift toilet paper. They talk about how the organization is corrupt, full of mob bosses, or something like that.
I think I've heard about that somewhere. What of them?
They sent a message to some outlets saying that they have proof of their claims. That they're gonna release it to the public tomorrow.
Oh, that'd be interesting to see, I think.
I know, right? Alright then, kid. Give me a bleeding Jane so I can call it a day.
Okay. What's a bleeding Jane? That's a change of pace.
Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Bop, bop, bop. And a shit ton of alcohol. Shuka, 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 shuka. Shuka, 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 shuka.
Unfortunate. Bop. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. Here.
Simple enough for you, I see. So, I've heard this is Dana Zane's bar. Is that true?
Yeah.
Never thought I'd hear about the undefeated of the West again. More so after that incident with the Bears. Where is she?
She's out running some bears.
6 years ago, a cash-strapped Dana Zane entered an underground ring for money. Faced 10 enraged grizzly bears. She beat them all without killing them. I heard she set them free afterwards, too.
And you were there?
I was drunk and bored, what can I say?
Do you know she lost her arm there?
Can't remember. Too drunk. Maybe she had her prosthetic then, too. I heard someone there suggest that she lost it after throwing a baseball out of some stadium. Threw it so hard her arm fell off. But that sounds more like an unsubstantiated rumor.
More like something she made up.
Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Dana, thank her for winning me my second yacht. I knew betting on her was the right choice.
Please, come again.
Yeah.
Now, I gotta say, based on that image of main character, she doesn't look flatter than his uncle's fields or whatever. Just saying. All right. Twitch, chat, yeah. Twitch, chat, yeah. I like this version better. Sure. How's about... How's about chat gets wrecked? There's got Mickey's song? Yeah, of course. A star pierces in the dark. Your love is a drug. With renewed hope we... ... I'll end with that. I hope you're enjoying my voices for the characters, chat. Okay.
Oh, boss, you're back. Yeah, sorry about not being here earlier. What were you doing? I had a brief meeting with my BTC regional manager. Oh, is everything alright? As alright as it can be, considering that we're closing eventually.
Chat. Her hairstyle is the hairstyle of kings. I didn't know Artoria became a bar owner.
And when will that happen? I don't know. Brian said that we'll be safe for a few months while the paperwork is filed and everything's being put in order. Oh. I was also talking to him about you. About me? Yeah, I was telling him to do whatever it takes to ensure you don't spend too much time without a job. If possible, to reassign you ASAP after closing. Hey, if it helps, Brian might be the angriest of us all. They want to close the only bar in the whole area that hasn't given me any headaches, he said. What about Jill? He's the one that worries me the most, actually. He's kind of working using the credentials of another guy that was working here before. Who? The one who bought a levitation potion and then threw himself off a building. Ah, the levitation potion story. You use weird euphemisms, boss. Anyway, I find it hard to believe that Jill will find a job after all of this. And just who is Jill? Well, I have an idea of who he is, but I'm still putting pieces together. Anyway, back to work. Imminent closure is no excuse to slack off. Yes, sir.
You guys do know I can hear you, right?
This place looks familiar.
Ooh. Foxier girl with a robo-eye. And drill hair. You have my attention?
Excuse me, is this the Valhalla bar? It is indeed. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh god, what is Say planning now? Excuse me? I want a drink whose name was changed after many women protested. Can you get me that? Sure.
Easy peasy. That would be a piano woman.
Here you go. Very nice. Thank you a lot. So, you know Say, miss? I'm Stella Hoshi. My pleasure.
Hoshi, as in I want?
Oh! Ho, 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 ho.
Chat, for 50 bits, you might get an oh ho ho. As a random alert. As in star? Star Hoshi. Let me just back that up there.
No copyright law in the universe is going to stop me!
The Hoshi for star is with only one eye, not an elongated eye. Hoshi
Free will is a myth.
Wanting,
Religion is a
desiring,
joke.
longing for.
We're all pawns, controlled by something greater.
Get
memes.
fucking wrecked,
The
chat.
DNA of the soul.
Really? Yes, really. Memes. Thank you for memes. Congrats on your
Salt
SSR.
is a way of life.
Obviously, the environment down here is all salt. The ceiling's salt, the floor is salt, the walls are salt, and to an extent, the air is salt. And you breathe that in, and you can constantly taste the salt.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Anyway, let's continue.
Yes, I know her. She's been here before, yes? Yep, in fact, I'm glad you know her because she left this here last time.
黒猫とパンケーキ作るミャ
Yeah.
ンパンケーキに黒猫乗せるミャン黒猫のパンケーキ出来上がり黒猫パンケーキ
Yum, yum. Oh god, she left her helmet behind again. Not the first time, huh? Her helmets have been picked up by all sorts of people in the last 3 months. Valets, nurses, morticians, fire jugglers. She's been lucky enough to always leave it with people who return it, at least. Wow, quite a few people. Say is as much of a sociable girl as she is a total klutz. At least when she's not being serious, she's very competent when she puts her mind to it. I see. So, did she recommend you this place, or... We're meeting here today. I can see why she chose this place. It's the kind of place she likes. Say, is that Kiramiki's autograph on that glass? Seems like the glass is a conversation starter. Nice. Yeah, it is. How did you get it? She stopped here yesterday just before the concert.
Oh, her ears perked up.
Really? I mean, she did. Yeah, she's a nice girl. Can I see it? Sure. Yup, this star-like signature is hers. So, your name is Jill, then? Yep. Ain't this nice? Here you go. Do you like her, Miss Stella? Just call me Stella. I do. Whenever you hear her songs, you're filled with so much energy and happiness. Too bad I couldn't purchase tickets for this one. I mean, they were sold out in minutes. Luckily, I could secure a couple for the next time she comes around. Oh, excuse me for a second. Hello? Where the hell are you? Car crash? Oh, you're helping. Will it take long? Alright. Yeah. Don't worry. I take it that was Say. Yes. Are you gonna wait for her? I will. In the meantime, I feel like having another drink. One that was prepared in memory of its creator's dearest friend. Alright.
That's a Piano Man. Hope you're paying attention, chat. On the rocks. Shuka, shuka, shuka.
Is this the one you had in mind? Yes, exactly. Thank you.
She's our quiz. She's the final boss of this chapter, probably. She's our quiz master.
May I ask you something that might be personal, then? It isn't about my eye, is it? No, it's not, or at least I don't think so. I don't get to serve many cat boomers, so it's something I've been curious about.
This game is cute. I love the cat girl.
Thank you, Sonic Lettuce, for the 27 months. Welcome back.
Did you go through the procedure because of a disease or because of the fad? Before I was born, I was diagnosed with nanomachine rejection. So it had to be done. Otherwise, I would have died shortly after birth. I'm a bit on the weak side because of it, though. Sorry if I overstepped. I don't mind.
Yeah, chat, listen to that hard bass. We Russia now.
It's always nice to dispel the idea that my parents were just into the fad. You seem to know your drinks, Jill. Well, I guess I've read a bit more than the recipe book. Do you like alcohol? Yeah, but not in the usual way. I don't drink that much outside of canned beer. But their colors, their stories, the way you need to keep them stored, their designs... Sounds a bit silly when I say it out loud. No, not at all. Do you collect them or anything like that? Actually, yeah. I started with my grandpa's collection and been slowly growing it. It's been hard because of my debts, but I managed little by little. Do you like alcohol, Stella? I'm here, right? But I'm normally more of a social drinker. Unless it's with somebody, I don't tend to drink much. I see. Sorry I'm late! Welcome. You took your sweet time. Yeah, sorry. I got caught in rush hour traffic too, and figured walking might be faster. Luckily, there was a building with emergency stairs nearby, and I climbed down. Climbed down? I took an air cab. Oh. I would suggest using ground transportation, but I'm happy to see you put safety first. Safety? No, flying cars are just way cooler. I still don't understand how they don't give you motion sickness. If I find out how I avoid it, you'll be the first to know. Anyway, I'll have whatever she orders next. I'd like a drink that was... You're at it again? You and your cryptic orders always leaving us with weird stuff. Hey now, I expect only the best out of whoever serves me. They need to be able to answer these kinds of orders. Still, I'm sure you're wearing poor Jill here out with that kind of stuff. She's done quite well so far, actually. Really? Thank you. Well, whatever then. Please order something normal, would you? That'll be 2 fringe weavers then. You'll have 2 drinks at once? No, we're sharing. What? You mean like half a glass for each? Isn't it better if it's 1 for each? Don't worry, you'll see.
Say's quite the airhead. Wow, this is some hard drink. Whoops. These are some hard drinks. Make them big. Can it even support it being big? Do we dare? No, I can't. I can't double it. Hold on. Oh, I miscounted. I counted 1 down. Alright then. 2 big drunk girls coming up. Actually, they're kind of small. Alright, let's get crunk.
2 fringe weavers. So, this one's for you, and this one's for me. You said you wanted whatever I asked for, right? Oh, that way. You could have said so earlier.
Stella is pretty quote-unquote big? Oh, it doesn't seem like it. If anything, Say seems like she might be bigger. Also, chat, in case you haven't noticed, this is obviously Asuka and Rei. Just in case you haven't noticed. The difference being they made Rei way dumb. And Asuka way nicer, overall, so far. Although I'm sure if I got the drinks wrong, it would be like normal Asuka. Eh? What? No? Chat, she even has a fucking eye patch. This is 100% Asuka, but with drill hair and cat ears. She has a German fucking symbol there, too. Alright, so Asuka and Rei. That's why I said, I like Say, she's nice. And then she came in and I'm like, you have my attention.
Oh yeah, here. Hey, so this is where I left my helmet. Thanks. You really need to be more careful with your things. Yeah, but I have spares. Those spares should be saved for when the one you're using breaks or malfunctions, not when you lose it. Those helmets cost money, you know. Yeah, sorry. Should I say that boss got her head stuck because of a jammed button? Speaking of money, you still going to that meeting at the bank tomorrow? Yep. Are you worried? I'll refrain for now. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Don't be. It'll be fine. Rumors are just rumors. Rumors? They say something might happen at the bank tomorrow. But with all the tension in the air lately, it's hard to know if it's true. As if the fear-mongering wasn't enough, the people have also started spreading baseless rumors. Just yesterday, I had to stop a group of rampaging youngsters that heard the city would be leveled by bombs. Oh, everyone's on edge. Yeah. I know you're worried, but I have to go there. It's orders from the higher-ups. Tell me something. If somebody came after me, do you think they'd stand a chance? You're quite strong, but... I'll take something to protect myself. I'll be prepared for anything. Would that make you feel safer? Maybe. I'll tell you what, after I come back, we'll get some ice cream. That way you can vent all your frustrations.
Alright. The tsundere. The tsundere giving in to the whims.
Seems my vehicle is here to pick me up. Are you coming, Sei? No, I'll stay here a bit longer. Okay then, take care.
Chad, I gotta say, Stella's ticking a lot of boxes for me.
She's such a worrywart. Well, that means she cares about you. I never doubted. Say, why does my helmet smell like bacon?
It? Bacon?
Not that I mind, I'm just curious. Well, you know how some things absorb the smell of what's nearby? It must have grabbed it from one of the ingredients. I see. Do you believe all that stuff about tensions growing and that anarchist group trying to disband the White Knights? To tell you the truth, I'm a bit worried. Even in my division, there's some shady business going on, but I don't want to investigate too deeply.
What kind of business?
From what I understand, things like working with human traffickers or drug dealers, letting them act as they wish. Some even say the ones that do get apprehended are the ones that have failed them in some way. Stella always says the White Knights are just glorified mall security. She says that if it's been proven beyond a doubt that some shady business is going on, Zaibatsu Corps' main branch would separate themselves from the whole White Knight division.
You're owned by the Zaibatsu? You are just a front for the Yakuza.
Something about the Associates' fear of bad PR resulting in them moving to the BTC.
Sounds plausible.
Yeah, it kinda worries me though.
Chad, in case you don't know what a Zaibatsu is, it's like an industrial conglomerate of usually big finance groups. The reason I say a front for the Yakuza is because in the past it has been proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that some Zaibatsu groups were really just owned by Yakuza. But who's surprised? Like Sega, for example. Sega's basically owned by the Yakuza now. Well, anyway.
It kinda worries me, though, because I really like my job. And I guess a similar fear exists among the upper ranks. Lately they seem restless. Too much politics, huh? It hurts my brain. I just want to rescue people and help them. I just want to do my job without worries about politics of any kind. So what are you doing at the bank tomorrow? My colonel needed to relay some information to the manager, and I was picked because he trusted me.
Gendo Ikari once more sending Rei off to get hospitalized. Shinji, please get in the robot. Shinji, my son. There is a young girl in the hospital. Yes, I know Ray was sent to the hospital. I should know that she's there because I sent her there, son. And if you don't get in the robot, I'm gonna finish the job. Gendo Ikari. Dad of the year. Dad of the century.
Well, he said you're such a simpleton that you'd never give the wrong message, but it's his intention that counts. Oh. Finally, the Dorothy has come back to Valhalla. Please refrain from doing those sitcom-like entrances. You're disturbing other clients. Oh, come on. You know the audience would have gone wild with that one. And besides, you make it sound like you have a full house. Ahem. It's uncommon to see you here 2 days in a row. I wanted to grab something before starting my shift. Grab something before they start grabbing me, you could say. Hey, you having a drink? Could I buy you one? Why, yes, thank you. Honey, you should follow her example and offer me drinks more often. We'll see. So what are you having? I'll have what she's having. Then I've got the perfect thing. Let's have a blue fairy. One for both? One for each?
All right, 2 blue fairies. They're having blue fairies because of their hairstyles. You would love to see Evangelion, but with a team main character with common sense and a working brain? That is Evangelion, actually. Evangelion is, what if an actual teenager was put into a giant robot situation? / constantly under the threat of death, and also feels the pain of his robot being attacked? The answer is Shinji Ikari. Whoops. Let's get crunk! Pop. And, yeah, let's just get drunk as hell. As drunk as can be. People hate that Shinji was realistic? Kinda. Well, think of it this way. Every other mecha anime, main character is a young lad, either like teenage years or early to mid-20s at the latest, who through the power of fighting spirit and anime yells, overcomes all obstacles, gets the girls and all that jazz. Shinji Ikari, on the other hand, is a normal teenage kid who gets sent out to pilot a mecha. His mecha goes insane. He feels the insane pain of having an arm ripped off, kills an angel, and then says, "I'd like to not do that again, please." You know, the third time that he was like having a mental breakdown, he was probably pretty sick of it. If you were a 16-year-old and you could feel the pain of your arm ripped off, you probably wouldn't want to do the thing that made that happen again either. Alright, blue fairies. 2 fairies. Yep, these are 2 fairies right now. Put little wings on them. And all the pressure that if he fucks up, everything is fucked. Yup. And also the pressure of his literal father coming up to him and saying, "Man, Shinji, sure is a shame that that class president that you seem to get along with disappeared. Are you willing to get in the robot now? Sure would be a shame if that other guy that you liked in class disappeared too. Sure would be a shame, wouldn't it, huh?" Yeah, don't forget, his father was literally disappearing people to force Shinji into the robot. It's a fucked up anime. In a lot of ways. It goes far beyond just Shinji is a bitch, why doesn't he get in the robot? There's much more nuance. Alright, anyway, I'm sorry I sidetracked. Let's continue with serving drinks to the fairies.
Hey, this is pretty good. See? And it's blue like your hair. It is. So, what's your name, sweetie? Call me Say. Alright, Say, I'm Dorothy.
Wait a second. I gotta check something. Okay, yup. Dorothy is definitely supposed to be at least a minor reference to Big O. She even has the hairband thing in her red hair. She's Dorothy from Big O, but with more sex. And a smaller body. Alright,
Say. Yes, yes. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Say. Say, why did you just buy me a drink? I just thought you were cute as a button, so I wanted to invite you to join me. Wow, you have to be the first person to offer me a drink without having an ulterior motive. And that includes fuckboy over there. What do you mean? Trust me, when you work in my kind of field, you learn to read cues from everything. And this girl is simple to a fault. How so? You're the what you see is what you get type. That look on your face is of one that simply sees no point in lying. Coupled with the fact that you're here in what looks like your work attire tells me that you're so married to your job that sex is too far down your priority list to notice its existence. So if you invited me to a drink because you found me cute and that's the extent of it, I believe you. Thank you. You say she's the first one, but what about Deal giving you a ticket the other day? Who? Oh yeah, the little one with the dogs. No, he doesn't count. He looked like a humanoid, Matt. Ouch. You seem very perceptive, Dorothy. But I'm not too far behind. How so? I can tell your body is heavily modded with things you shouldn't even have. Your tongue is a BEB-069 with DNA scanning capabilities. Your skin is coated with an anti-radiation finish. Your joints are of the premium extra flexible variety. And the most important thing, your hands. What about them? I don't know how modded your body is under your clothes. The tongue, joints, and skin are merely interesting. But your hands are the MIRD-113 of Realta Industries. A model designed to shoot Class 5 bullets from its fingertips.
You have just made Dorothy a lot more interesting in my eyes.
So? Clause G of Article 17 in the Augmentations and Modifications Law on the topic of ballistics augmentations. Any humanoid or sapient creature under civilian designation that has upgraded any of its person to hold firearms of Class 3 grade or higher will be either commissioned for disarmament or sent to danger zones. What are you gonna do? Nothing. Eh? I'm not in law enforcement, I just do rescue. And even if I was, I'm not on duty right now. Oh. I want to know though, why go through with that upgrade? A girl's gotta take care of herself, you know? I want to be able to deal with things if they get ugly, and this is the most discreet mod I had. Or at least I thought so. Oh, yeah. Okay then, can I give you some advice? I guess? The reason I could tell it's not your default hand model is your fingertips. The tips are a little bigger to make the cannons fit. You could get a small mod that changes them into disposable tips. Assuming they're being used for self-defense and not regular use, of course. I see. Well, I gotta go. Oh, and yeah, one more thing. If you aim for the arms or legs once is self-defense, anything more is assault. Yeah. Bye, Dorothy. Bye, Jill. Bye-bye.
Say is good. I like her.
Please come again. I thought she was gonna take me away. They've put my mind on a vacuum cleaner for 3 years. 2 if I behave well. That's what happens when you underestimate people. Although I'm tempted to ask... About what? DNA reading tongue? Very prehensile, intuitive, and it vibrates. Extra flexible joints? Do you really need to ask? Anti-radiation coating. Hey, my skin's my first tool of the trade. I need to take care of it as much as possible.
Baka face.
And it makes it feel so soft no matter how much it's been battered. Alright then. So you fancy yourself a diviner, reading people and all? Not really, I'm just quite good at reading people. I guess it's a byproduct of dealing with so many people on a daily basis. It's a bit surreal to hear that from a Lilim. What can you say about me then? Let's see. You're very, very, very sexually frustrated. It's not the act itself, but rather that your partners can't seem to satisfy you on a deeper level. There's an even deeper frustration. Something happening that's blocking you. Maybe there's someone who you know won't returning your feelings. Maybe you were hurt in the past. Thus, your demeanor is that of someone who feels like life is playing tricks on her. Like a dog whose owner never really throws the ball. Oh boy, did I actually hit the nail on the head. I was just making this stuff up on the fly. All of that was just rubbish. I say because it's right 80% of the time. Generic bullshit, if you will. You'd be surprised at the amount of sexual frustration people hold. I can't read you, honey. You're just too good at putting on a professional face. But this definitely gives me more insight into you. Lucky, lucky. Aren't you late or something? I am, but if you'd let me satisfy your frustrations, I could stall for some time. Go. Fine, fine. Bye-bye.
Artificial intelligence has come rather far, eh? One wonders how artificial it remains.
Ah, shut up, fuckboy. Everything done? Yeah. Hey boss, this might seem random, but do you remember the first time I came to the bar? When you came to submit your contract? Yeah, why? Well, for some reason I've been hung up on it since this morning, and I just realized why. The visage that welcomed me back then was Jill trying to pull your hand out of a jar. Oh yeah, that. I can't remember what exactly, but something fell inside and I tried to retrieve it. I just kind of put my hand in and it got stuck. It was a friend's jar too, so I couldn't just break it. Hey Jill, how'd you get my hand out of that jar?
A straw and some butter.
Oh yeah, clever solution. Yeah, and that brings me to the random thought. Hanina.
Thor as a bartender honestly feels rather fitting, TBH.
Thor as a bartender honestly feels rather fitting. Thank you for the 17 months. I will tend to your bar. I'll lube it up good.
That incident, that helmet yesterday, the many times your foot got stuck on something for stomping it. Boss, why do you get stuck in so many different things?
Huh. Now that you mention it, I remember this one time she tried to eat a big sandwich and her jaw got stuck. Then there was the incident with the TV.
I'll admit my fault with the others, but the TV incident was not my fault. The assembly instructions for that stand should have labeled their Z and S better. You saw what happened when I switched the S2 piece for the F5Z1.
Still, Jill is onto something here.
Ahem. Yes, she is. Now go clean the dishes and you can leave for today. I like to think she'll make an effort now to avoid getting stuck in things.
I want to believe. $800 has been charged to your account to renew the membership to Shining Fingered. Jill's subscription got renewed. She'll have no problem focusing at work. Happy not birthday. Chat, look, it's Leet Speak. Simple little Leet Speak. You really like that website, huh? I have needs. Save. All right. I think this is a good stopping point for the night. Thank you all for showing up to my bar. To my bar of female voices. I hope you enjoyed. We will continue this in the future times.